This podcast is going to blow your mind.
I get extremely emotional.
Look at a chair, guys. Do you see the chair? Kevin didn't show up.
Hey everyone, it's the Trash to Cash podcast. You got the NC Picker, Carrie American Arbitrage, and our special guest, Commonwealth Picker's Chair.
Hey, Chair. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, guys. Hey, for you listening, Kevin's not here. It's just his chair, and he doesn't even know we're recording yet.
This is top notch. Watch him just go in a string of swear words right now.
Yeah, let's see. Don't
tell him. Don't tell him what.
Here he goes. Hey, Kev.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
How you doing?
It's going. What, did you start live?
No, we would never.
We're not live. Say whatever you want.
It's okay, yeah. Tell us what you were saying earlier.
I was looking forward to that friendly banter before the show.
We can do that. People want to be a part of that.
How was
your
day today?
Yeah, how was your day today? I'm sorry, I should have asked. How was your day?
How are all your fingers?
My fingers burnt really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, we do have to start the show in a specific way today. So we're going to have to turn off our cameras for a minute, Kevin, if you can just hold the show.
Sorry, one moment.
Okay, they'll talk about American Bubble Boy. Hey, we have another sponsor, too. What are we doing? Why am I on the show?
No, it's fine. No, you're good.
Don't worry about it, man.
We're here to start the Trash to Cash podcast the way we always start it, with a review of the latest Batman movie. Okay, so I'm Dave, the NC Batmaner, and with me is Carrie, the more financially struggling Batman.
I'm Trailer Park Batman.
Trailer Park Batman. And see, the problem is I'm a little bearded for Batman, but I think it's okay. So as you know, Kevin, our assignment this week that we gave you was to go see The
Very
Batman.
Explicit email.
Starring Edward Cullen from Twilight.
It's got Edward from... I got a cape, but it's all weird.
Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Child size.
Yeah.
I'm Team Jacob. Yeah, Team Jacob.
Okay, so listen, we don't want to spoil the movie, Kevin, but it was a movie about Batman, and it was real dark and not very fun-loving or happy.
Yeah, it was a little bit depressing. I left feeling empty.
Yeah, it wasn't like the Batman of Kevin's day, Adam West.
Sold some
Adam West.
Adam West.
Bam.
Jeez, bam.
1960. Pow. Bam.
Exactly. He was reading the comic books before that.
Yeah.
I am old enough to remember Michael Keaton and, actually...
Dude, Michael Keaton was the best Batman. Let's not kid around.
You didn't watch that in the theater. Don't tell me you watched that.
What do you mean I didn't watch it? Why wouldn't I watch it in the theater?
Look it up.
I got
What's
a
the
cape.
date on that? What's the date?
It was 1998 or something, wasn't it?
It's a towel. I don't know what's happening.
See, there was a lot of them, Kevin. There was the one with Mr. Freeze. So, okay, for an in-depth spoiler cast at the very end of the show, me and Carrie will, as long as Kevin allows it, go into some spoilers. We're not going to spoil it at the beginning, though.
Yeah.
1989.
Dude, I was like 6.
I was 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went to the movie theater at 6 and watched that?
Dude, wait, but I'm talking about the one with Mr. Freeze.
Dude, my parents took me to Schindler's List when I was a kid. That's messed up.
When you were a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I went to the premiere of Gettysburg as an 8-year-old.
Yep.
The premiere.
No, but seriously, let's talk reselling, okay?
Yeah.
I sold Batman stuff. Now you're going to make me look it up. But I actually sold some vintage Batman stuff and I should have known that because it was from 1989, I think.
Text your wife and ask her what it was and how much it sold for.
It's weird because recently my bookkeeper hit me up asking why I was buying Batman stuff on the company card. I just didn't have an answer.
See,
Speaking of my bookkeeper,
all my Trash to Cash money went to pay this overhead of this giant waste of a store. But Dave is getting latex Batman hats or whatever that is. I don't know what it is.
It's a cowl, isn't it?
It's a cowl,
yeah. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys are just listening, you may not realize we are in Batman costumes, and Kevin is not because he did not understand the assignment.
I know, we were very explicit. The email.
So frustrating, Kevin. You're constantly letting us down.
I am.
He was just like, no.
Those paychecks you got probably.
No Batman.
But your bookkeeper liked the paycheck.
I'm going to wear a dirty hat on, which I don't get it. Just clean it,
Yeah, just wash that hat, Kevin. I don't even understand it.
What are we talking about? This is perfect. I had a hat spontaneously combust one time.
Ooh, speaking of spontaneous combustion. Wait, hold on.
Tux medicated
a little
wipes?
more detail on that?
Yeah.
How does that spontaneous
I wear a Titleist hat on my shows, right?
Yeah.
So I wore the exact same Titleist hat for probably, I don't know, maybe 12 years. and it had holes in it. I wore it everywhere, and all kinds of stuff, hairspray in it, from the years, or maybe even some, I don't know, sunscreen, whatever. This thing was like flammable, and it was a super hot day one time, and I came back to my car out of school, and I opened up my car door, and the hat literally was like in ashes.
What?
In my car.
We're going to need to investigate that.
That was both.
Let's investigate.
I do want to mention that was both folksy and magical. That story was the epitome of what I think of Kevin. It's folksy, it's magical. I don't know if I believe it.
I just called Commissioner Gordon, and he said the Riddler did it.
Yeah, guys, the Riddler did do it. That is a spoiler.
With a banana.
The Riddler was the bad guy. That's what I think. Yeah. So
we have sponsors today. This is not started off well.
I
think it's perfect.
Batman, because that's exactly what we need to do on a reseller.
I don't like how deep Christian Bale's voice was. In his Batman movies. That was upsetting to me.
Yeah,
it was just like fakely deep.
I think Kevin would have the perfect Batman voice. Like, hey y'all, stop attacking each other with ice
collaborate
picks, y'all.
And listen.
Yeah,
Ice is back with a brand new. Is it addition or invention?
Go ninja, go ninja, go! Yeah.
Yeah.
Same one.
Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flows like a hawk, yo, daily and nightly. Will it ever stop, yo? I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. I might lark the mic like a vandal. Batman doing Vanilla Ice, baby.
American Bubble Boy. Some of the best bubble rap.
It was me
around.
all along, guys.
It was Dave.
It's just me. It wasn't even the real Batman.
It wasn't Batman.
Anyway, so Kevin, who's our sponsor?
We have two sponsors today.
Yeah, and maybe we should Maybe we should mention them a little further away. Should we mention them a little further away from the Batman thing?
Them now. Okay. No, I think most people have already left the show anyway, so we might as well start now. We probably just send a refund.
Can you point to the? Can you point, Dave? Can you point to the link to our sponsor, please, with your finger? No, not that finger.
I think you two should talk about our sponsor. Why don't you talk about them?
Yes, our sponsor
is
your homework? No, I did my homework. I know our sponsor. Okay, it's Outback Steakhouse. Outback Steakhouse has released a brand new appetizer, and it's amazing. Okay, it's these ribs. They take
kangaroo
the ribs.
Meat, pure kangaroo.
It's not even. No, it's twisted ribs. And what they've done is they've taken the ribs, they smoke them up, and then after they smoke them, they roll them in the blooming onion breading. Okay? Then they deep fry it, and then they dip it in barbecue sauce, and then put the blooming onion sauce on it, and it's literally the best thing I've had at a restaurant in 5 years.
Here's the catch. They will only serve it inside of an emergency room. You have to already be there. That's right. Because they're getting tired of the transportation
costs. At the bottom it said side of coronary. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the sauce.
Which artery do you want blocked? You have to choose.
Okay, so it's 4 ribs and it is 1,100 calories. So it's a little aggressive on the caloric intake.
But if you only eat that, you're good.
Yeah, and the other 3 appetizers I ordered, you're fine. Like, that's all you need. And that's why our sponsor is Outback Steakhouse. Did I get it right, Kev? Did I get it right?
Only steak
I want my baby back.
Outhouse or Outback.
Okay, Kevin, we're ready. No, I seriously know. Our sponsor might be Yardaroo, maybe.
Yardaroo.
Oh, wow.
Is that right?
It's like the bad kids in the back of the room got something right one time.
Okay, now, if my homework was anything beyond just saying the name, I don't know what.
I just go A, B, C, D on my Scantron. Just A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. I get like 30% every time.
No, Yardaroo is the world's best app for the thing it does.
Garage sale. It helps you find garage sales, dude. It helps you find garage sales, which is huge. We're almost in the garage selling season, guys, for us Northerners or Northern people.
Yeah.
This one's new. It's got some bells and whistles that once this thing gets fully rolling, I think it's interesting. Like it's going to be more than just your typical one, just how to find, how to sell, how to list everything, but even collecting money on it itself.
Really?
Easier to post. It's almost got a social media aspect to it. So go check them out on Instagram. There'll be a link below too, and you can go check it out. But go over there on Instagram and tell them we said hey, And just so they know that these two buffoons
Say
here,
Trash to Cash sent you. Carrie sold you, and you want in.
Yes.
Yeah, Carrie sold you. Yeah,
if you download the app, Carrie will send you 1 order of Outback ribs.
2 orders.
What? Guys, I'm in the negative right now.
Dave, he had to buy that hat.
Do you think those can go first class? 4 of them, were they light enough to go first class? 1,100 calories might weigh more than a pound.
Yeah. Well, okay, but I had a question about the Yardaroo app because I noticed their description talks mostly about estate sales. Do you think that's like they need to change their description a little to cover more of what they do? It seems very light, the description.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I think it's kind of in some stages of. Well, yeah, I mean, it's growing. Go over there to Instagram and check them out. But I think it's got some interesting applications. If they can implement them, they're going to be way ahead of the curve, and I think it'll be an interesting app to use for sure.
Do you think? Okay, so here's my question, because listen. If we're going to have sponsors, I'm going to be honest. I have not tried anything in regards to sending or receiving money on this app. So I wouldn't say I necessarily can say it definitely works perfectly. Okay.
No, neither have I. The idea, if I read into it correctly, is that you can, well, you see, you need to go to IAG and ask them, right? And they'll tell you.
Yeah.
But it's like if you're holding a yard sale, you like built in to, because a lot of people have a yard sale, right? And they don't have to set up their Square, or, some people don't even have Cash App or whatever. Whatever different apps you can do now to make money, because that's coming more and more in the future. Of course, you can literally do it through that app and do it as a function of that app, which I think is interesting. I've never seen any other yard sale app do anything like that. So
that's kind of neat.
Yeah, but if it works, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Do you ever encounter sales down there, Dave, where they'll put up a sign like you can pay this way or this? Well, not down there because you've only been to 2 weeks of crappy yard sales. But in the Triangle, did you ever see any where you?
Well,
where you
no.
could pay
So down here they only accept like bank notes from the early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
They don't actually accept cash.
Those credit card things where you back and forth.
Yeah. Checks, personal checks are very popular.
If it doesn't have Grover Cleveland, they don't accept it.
Exactly. In North Carolina, Square was very common. Venmo was incredibly common, but I bet it won't be now that people are going to get taxed on their Venmo sales.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
My brother called me today, and he said, hey, I want to sell my game table. Those tables that are like foosball, air hockey, like the multi-games? Yeah. He wants to sell it on Facebook. He was going to sell it for $100, but to sell it, just to list it, Facebook asked him for his tax information. And it scared him away completely. He said, I'm not going to sell it on there. I'm just going to sell it at a yard sale or something because I don't want to pay taxes.
You're on Facebook because I don't want to pay taxes. So if you're on Facebook,
that's literally what he said.
Oh, well, sure. I get it. I've had a couple shows about this, and I think it's true. I know it's true because I get phone calls from people. The casual seller,
he's not a seller.
It's not worth it anymore.
Yeah.
It's that there's the hurdle. If you get to $600 in the future, the hurdle's too big, which is a shame. Because we're putting hurdles in front of people that could really benefit from this. It protects us. We're already over the hurdle. Dave's got a bookkeeper, going all bougie on us. So
you recommended her.
Only because I get a kickback for it, but she's expensive. I had to get a kickback. I couldn't afford her anymore. So, but seriously, I mean, it's a huge. Like my boy uses it, right? And I'm like, hey, where are you at? They got a 1099, right? Mm-hmm. So, and he sold less than $1,000 worth of stuff, and he's going to be, think about that. He didn't keep track of what he paid for stuff and whatever. So he's like Dave. He ends up paying taxes on the gross.
Pay it on everything. I just love America that much, guys. Okay.
Then all those people on TikTok are right. They're like, you waste all your time and all that gas, and you didn't make anything. Well, they're right. They talk about Dave.
I had to borrow my dad's truck. He has a diesel truck, and his truck gets like 14 miles to a gallon or something, and it costs $5.39 for diesel now. And I had to drive it like 20 miles to and from, and I did the math, and I basically owed him $12 for a 40-minute drive. I was very depressed about that.
Yeah, think of how many pots and pans you'd have to buy for that money.
I know, it's thousands. I
It's
did want to tell
terrible.
you guys this bit of feedback I got on YouTube, and I think this is just a perfect example of positive and great feedback. This is what we want to hear, guys, when we're making YouTube videos or TikToks.
Please.
It's probably
Okay,
going to be
the
the
talented-
feedback that Yardaroo gives you two for your endorsement at the beginning.
Yardaroo,
But
listen,
yeah,
we love you. We're excited that you're in the space and that you're trying something new, and we want it to work out.
Yeah, we
I
want
want
to
to check their Instagram, and their
Seal of
Instagram
approval.
needs to go up by like at least 50 people here today to minus your negative impact. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So the talented Mr. DP wrote me 3 days ago. He said, "Where did you get that phone mount? It's perfect. Please let me know." Okay. That's what he asked. It was on my Whatnot video where I'm doing a Whatnot auction. I respond, "I got it on Amazon." He writes back, "LOL, that's obvious, but no help. Thanks anyways. You just lost a subscriber."
Nice. Nice.
Well, I literally just answered his question. I got it on Amazon. Like, he asked, "Where did you get it?"
The good thing about that is he got to the eventual. Everybody who's going to be a sub to your channel, the eventual end is always going to be the unsub.
You just lost
That's
a
where you're
subscriber,
going.
Yeah.
So you just helped him get cut to the chase. He's not
Faster.
going to sit
Yeah.
around and scroll by your weird,
Why
palm
would he?
tree videos you're putting out now.
Why would he stay subscribed to someone who answers his questions quickly and within reason? I don't know. Why would you want to stay subscribed to a piece of crap like that?
Hey, I try. When I try to answer.
Well said.
I try to answer the questions quickly these days because there's so many, and I've had people respond back like, well, thanks for the quick response and quotation marks and whatever, just like because I answered it in one sentence. Sorry.
I posted this on Instagram, Kevin, and one of the responses is Kevin would have given him an Amazon affiliate link.
Total shill. Shameless at this point. Shameless.
Oh, jeez. Coming from Dave, that's meaningless.
Yeah,
Meaningless.
that's true.
Shill man himself. Actually,
Mr.
okay,
Wee Bargain.
Kevin,
Oh,
okay,
geez.
listen, I am trying. Oh, no, actually, Carrie's Mr. Wee Bargain. I am not. So I am trying to,
what I
I'm
said.
always about keeping it reselling first on this podcast. That's
Yeah,
my
please,
number one
guys.
priority. And I actually did go to quite a few decent yard sales today.
Quarter
And I
two,
ran
guys.
into
So your
some-
move doesn't look bad now.
No, it's better. I ran
Better.
into some blow molds. I think.
Ooh.
Did they make you
here's-
pay for them?
No, well, yeah, no, I stole them. They're under my shirt right
Well,
now.
you ran
No,
it. You missed
okay.
the joke.
I get you. Yeah, because I ran into him. Yeah, okay, Dad. Sorry.
Ah, Kevin.
You're so funny.
Kevin, oh my gosh.
Aw. Whew.
Is that
Let's give
Ronnie
our
J?
audience. Let's give our audience a minute to calm
Wow.
down so they can hear us because they're
Let's
still
see,
laughing.
guys.
I
Look at
took a
that.
date.
Good.
I took a date to the Batman movie in 1989. So
We're getting, he's
I can
bringing out
handle
his
the dad jokes.
he's bringing his best Milton Burrow impersonation tonight, guys.
Okay, so I want to know, like, this is a dumb question, but Kevin is like the old pro at finding
Sure.
this sort of treasure, okay? Is there anything that, like, would look like a blow mold and feel like a blow mold but isn't a blow mold?
Ooh.
Or
Yes. So I don't know what the material is called, but does it squish? It's got a little give. Blow molds don't have a give. I mean, they have a tiny bit of give, but they're pretty hard. But there is some kind of other material that is, it's got a lot of give to it.
Like, I feel like I've seen some, like, pumpkins and stuff that are like the pumpkin candy buckets, right? They're, like, squishier and not... That's not technically a blow mold. Like, if you're at a yard sale, how do
it
you
might
know...
be, but
How do you know for sure it's a blow mold?
well,
That's what I was
most
trying
of
to
the
figure out.
most of the blow molds will have a couple. Carolina Enterprises is the big one. You've probably seen it down there a million times.
Oh, the
'Cause
brand itself.
The brand itself, yeah. Carolina
Ah.
Enterprises is the big one. There's a few others. I can't. Well, there's the Norfolk one. They're here in Virginia, Norfolk. I got to say that right now that I'm in Virginia. So,
Well done.
yeah, thank
You
you.
did great. You did great.
Southern California. Oh, I got another one of those people the other day. You're a liar. You're not from Southern California. Okay. But yeah, there's a couple, and maybe the people can tell us in the comments some of the other ones. But from where I'm at here and where you're at there, the big ones are Carolina Enterprise.
Okay, so I found 2 today. All right. Actually, I found 4, but I only bought 2 because I thought the second set of 2 was fake. But then I went on eBay and I realized that they're worth money anyways. So
Yeah,
I
I
must
was gonna
have
say you should have
been.
bought them. How much were you paying?
Oh, dude, like nothing.
Oh yeah, you should have bought them.
Like nothing. I'll show you. So the first one I got was a Uncle Sam blow mold,
Ooh.
Never
So
seen
it was
that.
this right
Ooh,
here.
Perfect
It's
timing,
Uncle
too.
Sam.
Look at that.
blow mold.
Wow.
$120 for this puppy.
Yeah.
1996 Union Products, and there was 2 of them. She was selling 2
Union
of them.
Products. So they did a lot of Christmas stuff too, if I remember. But keep going.
She was selling 2 of them for guess how much money?
$5.
You got it. $5 for 2. But don't worry, I talked her down to $2, so it's fine.
No, you
That's
didn't.
all
No, you didn't. Hey, I did a whole video. I did terrible. I did a whole video about a blow mold set. I had the whole nativity set. $5.
Really?
$5. Yeah.
They were bolt blow molds.
Here's the thing. If I
Yeah.
as a subscriber to you, Dave, if I knew that you knew how much those were worth and then you didn't offer more, I'd unsub. Is 100% what I would do.
We covered this last week. I also hate resellers. They're the worst. Is there something I
are the
can break? People really did like that, Carrie,
just-
when we raged against the resellers.
I just have this.
Hey,
Well,
I
throw
had
that- throw that at
downstairs.
Dawn. She's a
I gotta
reseller.
sell that thing.
This is nice.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that one downstairs. France, I think that the original
Is
ones
this-
were European.
I
This is
see
from
London. I
JC
see
Penney.
France.
So yes, JC Penney.
Well, they're repops of whatever.
The French division of JC Penney.
The French,
something like
yeah.
that.
Well, anyways, yeah. So the other thing was pumpkins, and I didn't even look at the price. I think they were probably $1 a piece or $5 for 2, and they just looked so crisp and new that I didn't think, and I didn't even think, Kevin, to look for a stinking brand. That was my bad. I bet.
Yeah.
I don't think it had one though, because I have it on footage, and I don't think it had a brand at all. But then I found it, and it's got like these puffy cheeks, big pumpkins, and they've sold for $45.
So
plus shipping.
there's your question. Why didn't you bust out your phone and Google Lens it right
Yeah.
there at the sale?
Google Lens it, dude. Why aren't you doing that?
I don't know. I guess sometimes I just want to be fast, to my own detriment. I want to be fast. Like, I just want to get through and move on. And, like, I've left so many good things behind because I'm always just in a rush. Like, I'm just a rushing person.
But think about it. Then
Not
you get
rushing.
home and you edit. You looked it up because you were wondering, right? You got home and looked it up.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and
Might as
so
well have done it
you
there.
knew, right? So
My
you
gut
told
was
me about
telling
your
me to buy
gut
it.
and
Yeah.
how great your gut
Yeah.
was. Well, apparently your gut
I
didn't
was-
take over. You probably had
No,
too
I
many
ignored it.
of them ribs from
Yeah.
Applebee's.
No, it's not Applebee's. Applebee's ribs suck. Okay, we got to
Yard
stop
sale
the
donuts.
show.
Yeah.
Applebee's ribs are awful, everyone. I am never going to accept a sponsorship on their ribs.
Yeah, their food is so
But-
greasy, instant diarrhea. Just had to get my diarrhea quota in. That's one.
But if Outback were to reach out to us, I would hope we would respond quickly and with much haste about how we're happy to do anything for them. If we
Here's
get
the
more
thing.
ribs.
If they're from Australia, do the emails come in upside down?
I think they swirl backwards at least.
At least,
If
yeah.
you delete them, they go whoosh. Okay, so anyway, so I guess just buy all blow molds when they're $2 is the moral
Seriously,
of the
I
story.
would have. I think
should've
that's a
just
safe
done it.
bet.
Ugh.
$2?
$2.
You seriously $2? You said $2?
Well, I don't know. I'm assuming if the Uncle Sam's were 2 for $5, those probably
Oh
were
my
a
God,
Probably a
buck.
buck
dude,
a piece,
that's
dude.
Crazy.
Here's the deal. I know her address. I could go back.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
they're
go back.
gone.
I
They're
don't
gone.
know, dude. It was late. It was like
They're
10.
gone. No,
Kevin,
okay, all right.
hold on.
So
Listen
if
to this
it's
story.
late, maybe.
Listen to
Why
this
are they
story.
still there? I thought they were good pickers down in Florida. What's going on with
Hold
you
on.
people?
Let me tell you what happened, okay? So all week it rained. Like, we had flooding in my backyard. I've been basically shoveling water out of my back lanai for the last 5 days. It's been a nightmare. And so we've got this flooding issue, but that's irrelevant. That's not the topic at hand. And so there was no yard sales really Friday, none on Saturday. I did hit an estate sale or 2 on Saturday. And so people were having them on Sunday, and me and my mom predicted this. So we went out like super early on Sunday, but it was 30 degrees, 33 degrees. And in Florida, if it's 33 degrees, the flippers don't come out. And so we were kind of alone. Like, it was, I think we went to this blow mold house at around 10:30, and it had started at 8. And they were all still there. There was like a bunch of, my mom got this set of wicker chairs, white wicker. Set of white wicker chairs. How much you think, Kev? Big, like, armchairs.
Well, I mean, I can tell you what they'd sell for.
What would they
probably
sell for?
$500 if they're in good shape. Not on eBay, but locally
paid-
you could sell them for.
She paid
Yeah.
15.
20 each.
She paid 15 total.
Yeah.
Combined.
Wow.
Carrie. She paid
If they're the big,
$7.50
like
a piece.
almost like
They're big,
like
yeah.
the thick ones that go
Yeah.
that have the long armrest or the wide armrest, they're big bucks.
I mean, I don't know. I don't sell those, but I knew when I saw them, like, oh, those are at least worth 100 a piece. Like, I knew that just by, like, the things I've seen on Instagram and stuff, and I'm not really flipping furniture. Carrie, you used to flip a lot of furniture, so you probably
yeah.
even know better than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, $7.50 a piece. Like, no one was buying anything today. And I'm pretty sure, now my mom went back at, like, noon and picked up the chairs, and she said she thinks the pumpkins were still there. when she went to pick up her wicker chairs. So I probably could just go knock on her house right now.
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's do
it. Live.
Have you ever done
that?
Perchance do you have the pumpkins? That's how I would
Have you ever gone back? Have you ever gone back?
Yes, I've gone back. The house? I've gone back. I've found the house, and I've even gotten the item. Dude, there's a whole video where I went back to. So on my channel, there's a TikTok about it, Kevin. I'm sure you saw it, where I show up at this dude's house, and I'm like,
"You're
Hi.
sure I saw it? What do you think? I watched it."
Well, it was on Reels. It was on Reels.
Oh,
it was on
okay.
Reels. And so I was like,
saw
Carrie probably knows. I know Carrie saw it because he made fun of me for it. But it was like, I get to the guy's house. I'm like, "Hi, are you alone?"
I did see
that was so good.
That I went back to his house.
Line.
Yeah. So his
Are
sister
you single and alone?
his sister had been there the week before, so I didn't recognize him. So I was like, "Are you alone?" He just looks at me like, "Are you gonna murder me?" And he let me back in, and I bought a bunch of stuff.
Perfectly encapsulates your social awkwardness, Dave. Perfectly. That video is great.
That's true. That's true. I am worse than you can imagine. I think we need to hit 1 million subscribers on TikTok, Carrie.
Dude, it's like totally dying, man.
Your
It's
TikTok's
totally
dying?
dying.
Tough.
Well, no, it's not dying. It's just not moving. It's not moving. I've
It's
been like
tough
kind
right
of
now.
stagnant.
Tough.
Maybe
I
there's-
think
I tell you, it's popping though, y'all. It's coming out. Yard sale season. I'm telling you.
That's when it popped the
I
last
can
few
start
years.
to see it change. I can see it with the YouTube videos. I mean, I'm getting good views on the Picker channel. It's starting to come out, man. People want to go out garage sailing. They're ready to roll.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. I'm so tired of looking at like $6 plushes. Oh my gosh. I'm
so tired of watching your videos about $6 plushes.
Thank you.
Well, I do the same thing. I love. I'm not. We're similar in that we don't mind making $8 selling a plush.
Seriously, I have no shame.
I
None.
saw, Carrie, your recent video. You had 3 floating heads. You stepped up your game a little.
I just finished editing my new one, and there's 2. I'm trying to just figure out the magic number.
I gotta check out. Are they like simultaneous floating heads?
Yeah, they're
or
simultaneous.
They're all like saying.
When
the
I
same
laugh
thing.
at my own jokes, I'll just put heads up with different laughs that I do.
That's right. I
And then-
did see that one, the reading rainbow one too.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. It's in a book. Just take a look.
Reading Rainbow.
Oh, man.
I was trying to help us. It got no views, so I probably lost us subs, but that's okay.
Well, I mean, not as much as if we weren't to give an exact Amazon link. to
No,
an item.
actually, it did. I saw it was 10 of them. What did you say, Dave? Sorry.
I was just saying it's worse for your channel to not give an exact Amazon description when customers or when viewers ask.
Yeah. I saw. Yeah, hey, you're pumping it. I saw you pumping that Amazon link for your for your bubble wrap, American Bubble Boy bubble wrap dispenser.
Yeah, it's to hold my American Bubble Boy bubble wrap, and I really like it.
He labels it. Carrie, did you see this?
No,
he
I
calls
didn't.
it a bubble wrap dispenser or something like that.
It's a clothing
rack.
rack.
It's a portable clothes rack.
It holds
That's awesome.
four.
The kind that I go to
four-
yard sales and I laugh at because they never stand up. A little bit of wind and they fall over, and then I got to pick them up.
They stand up with American Bubble Boy bubble wrap because he puts those balancers in there. I'm telling you, like, it holds 4 rolls of American Bubble Boy bubble wrap.
People
That's
are
pretty
using these
convenient.
links here down below.
Seriously,
for American
use
Bubble
your
Boy,
American
and
Bubble
they're
Boy
hurting
bubble wrap link right now, guys. American
down
Bubble Boy
below
bubble wrap
because
link.
it's hurting my links because nobody's using mine anymore. Because I brought all the people to this channel because
Yeah,
His
they came for
milkshake
you and they stayed for
brought
us.
all the boys to the yard.
True.
And they're like,
what
it's
happened.
better
Hey, I
than
tell you,
ours.
Carrie shouts out on Instagram. We got 10 people like that.
Yeah.
Dave
Like
doesn't even know
that.
how to use Instagram.
What's this?
Listen, guys, I'm a Facebook savant. Is savant a good thing?
Kayla,
Savant mean?
I
The
went on your
homeschooling
Facebook
picker
when nobody
crushed
was
it.
there, and now you're booming because they're paying for it, man.
They brought. Did you see Kayla
Wait.
bringing?
Is he
all the-
frozen?
Oh
wait, what's
I
happening?
wish we're not that lucky.
I was trying to Google what the word savant meant.
Oh my gosh! Have you ever seen Rain Man?
Yeah.
You're
There's
good
a
with
little- yeah.
you're good with numbers.
I think your kid is smarter than you. I'm convinced of it.
No, that's probably true. That's probably
He's
true. I mean,
brilliant.
I made him though. So there's that.
The show's going down.
Yes.
Yardaroo. Hey,
Somebody's
you
got
have
a god
2
complex.
people on Yardaroo. Accept payments. So I could have all my kids working. I'm going to have a yard sale. Put it on there. They're going to push it out now because they're sponsoring us
Ooh.
all over the country. And
They can
then
run
I
it.
can have each of my kids accepting money at the yard sale. Of course, they'd probably pocket it. Well, I should do
And
that.
you'll just be in like a little booth doing like Instagram shout outs with them and stuff, and you'll just be sitting there chilling with your iced tea and stuff.
Carrie, you should do that. What's that website where people do like birthday wishes and stuff?
Cameo,
like,
man.
Cameo. Carrie,
I bet I get
Cameo.
I get like 2 people a year, man.
Yeah. You could do it. People would pay. All right, we're doing it. You're
$2.
doing cameos.
$2. I'll do it for
Kevin,
a buck.
Kevin, were you investigating Trash to Cash T-shirts?
Was I investigating them? We're owed. Poseidon Press owes us 30, and I haven't even thought about it till you just said that.
Well,
Dude,
I just went on Teespring and I ordered one because I wanted to be the guy who has a Trash to Cash T-shirt.
Oh, what a
we should just
expensive.
How much
put
did you
holes
pay
in
for that?
trash
$20
bags and just paint trash.
I just ordered one for myself.
Oh, 20? That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's
it
all
wasn't
they
bad.
charged you?
Yeah, because like it's my
So
own design.
did you set up Teespring and everything?
I've already got it set up because I've played with it in the past. But like you can order a sample basically. So if you want to order it for yourself, you can order it for like $20.
Oh, okay. So nobody else can have it. You just did it that way.
They could have it, but like we wouldn't make any money at all if we gave them to them for that price. Teespring would win, which I guess is fine for Teespring.
No, we're not doing that.
I got so many shirt ideas.
No, they would burn this shirt. They would burn it.
Yeah.
They would burn. They would get a trash can and they would burn it. I think that's probably what they should do. Actually,
I want a trash can on a shirt with like money in it, burning on fire. That's what I want our merch to be. Just burning money.
Well, okay, so I wanted to say I have 8,000 people following my Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that. It's gone up, and it's going up big every day.
Yeah,
you're going to catch me soon.
Probably not. I'll catch Carrie.
Hey, I commented on your Facebook and you didn't respond.
I saw that. No, I saw that.
Catch Carrie. Well, aren't you already?
That's not how it works. You're supposed to respond back.
Listen, just assume, guys, that I've seen your comment. Just assume that. That's
hurts,
all.
Dude.
I mean, that one guy unsubscribed the one time I did respond. I usually never respond, so I should just keep not talking.
I respond, y'all. I mean, I bet you I responded like 90%.
If I was like a layabout who had no job, I probably would respond as well.
A layabout?
But I have this thing called a job.
That was what was Lonnie and John's. It was guys without jobs, right? Yep. It can't be that here because Dave has a job.
Dave has to be responsible. Emmy award-winning Dave.
Emmy award-winning. I think we're gonna get an Oscar
Dave.
next. Yep.
Dave, it's any sales because I heard I actually watched. I commented on a video. Did you notice I commented on one of your videos? I don't think I've ever commented on one of your videos.
Thank you, Kevin. I should
You're
pin
welcome.
it. Do you remember which video?
Yeah. Well, I don't know the name of it, but it was one where you did 2 intros for no reason at all.
Oh, that's like every video, so that's not helpful. It's like every video right now.
Man.
I always feel like
I can't tell.
Dave's starting his video like mid panic attack. Typically, like he's sweating. It's already sweating when
just
he
like
starts.
this podcast.
It's bad.
Just mid. Yeah, you were kind of in mid panic attack when you got on this one. We were roasting you and your chair.
Yeah, your chair is a real bad guess. It said nothing the whole
nothing.
time.
Not a thing.
I think we're probably not going to invite it back.
Yeah.
That's me and Carrie are texting about it while we do the show.
That's true. We're
still up in the air. We're going to cast the vote at the end, depending on how it acts. We're asking it to pull itself out from under you so you fall down, but it's just not. It's not participating in what we want.
Oh wow, we've taken this way too far.
Everyone, I will say this, Kevin. Everyone says the best thing about the show is that you take being abused so well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Was here last week, y'all. Look, I'm abused. I say it all the time. I'm like, people are like, oh, don't get upset at the whatever. I'm like, y'all don't realize. I mean, I always say it. I'm like, I was a public high school teacher for 21 years. I was a varsity baseball coach for 15 years, and I've been married. You can't. I'm bulletproof. Okay,
so let's talk a little bit about your missed opportunity this weekend. And I think it's just interesting for resellers. Kevin is kind of on a bout of celibacy from sourcing. You like the use of that word?
He's not where sourcing. Is this going?
He's not sourcing. Yeah, that's not the other podcast. But he's not sourcing. And so, Kevin, talk a little about that because my friend...
This is painful.
My friend messaged me and sent me all these popples he got for $12 in your area. And I sent it to Kevin, and he knew exactly where he found them.
And I know exactly who found them too, because there's a couple. Anyway, I knew who had found them and when they found them before you even told me they found them, and I was surprised. So, it was at a sale at a Ruritan club that I go to every year. And I think, geez, it's been at least 2 years ago at this point, but it was the Mount Rushmore. I call it the Mount Rushmore sale.
My favorite video of yours. Absolute favorite video of yours.
It took a while to get going, but it was Mount Rushmore, and I walked in, and it was late. I was there late. I'm normally like the first one there, right? Well, I was there late because I went to a different one first, chose to go to a different one first, came into this one, and my buddy came and met me. He saw me in there. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I've already gone around. There's really nothing here. I'm pretty disappointed. I'm headed down to this other one. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what about that table right there? He's like, it's just a bunch of stuffed animals. I'm like, okay, see ya.
Bye.
I bought. You saw it. I bought.
Just, awesome.
It
kept going.
I kept track of it on here. I still have it. I think I have it in here. The Mount Rushmore sale. The total here it is right here. $2,060 worth of stuffed animals from one table. Profit. Profit.
Wow. It was nuts. And I'm a lover of stuffed animals, so like I loved that video the moment I saw it. Like,
so the people that had them said something to me. They're like, "Yeah, I think we have a few more somewhere." And I almost it's 2 years ago. I almost gave them a card. I might have even tried, but didn't have one or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Or it was early on in filming, and I'm like, I don't know if I want these people to have my, Commonwealth picker card. I should have done something, but I didn't. I walked out, and so 2 years later, I get a message from that same guy who saw it in there, and he's like, "Hey, you should have been up here at this place. That there was 3 different people getting stuff from that table." And he thought it was the same people. And I'm like, it's the same people. They just went and got the rest of their stuff. And I knew the 3 people. Knew one of them was your buddy. One of them was Tim the Toy Man, I believe, who was on some of my videos. And then Resell to Rome, which is just some other people who have some YouTube channels and do videos.
They were
here
featured
in
They were featured in our last episode, actually.
Yeah. Well, now they did.
Blank check.
And now they're stealing my good stuff. So nix them. Forget that.
Yeah. Okay. Forget we ever said Resell to Rome. Unsubscribe.
Yeah, Nick, you heard it here, man.
He knows Nick. There you go.
Terry's really good with names. Yeah, I'm always impressed.
I'm good with voices.
I'm a savant.
Names.
He's an idiot savant. He's an idiot savant.
Idiot savant. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so tell us more about this not sourcing thing. You never really got to that part.
Well, I'm trying. Well, all right, I'll let you all know my business. So,
do it.
I've been trying for a long time to get a new building, whether it's a metal building, or a shed. There's different things here in my county that's making it more difficult than I want. So I've even looked into buying property up the road, getting something bigger if I can afford it, barndominium style, and really expand this thing. And so I'm just caught. I can't quite figure out what I want to do. Well, I'm trying desperately because yard sales are starting, and I don't have enough space because I want to, I've reclaimed my basement, and I don't want to start, doing it again. So I'm trying to delay as much as I can and sell everything I can have to get rid of it all. I don't want a death pile at all, except for a few things, before I source again, because I have videos, Dave. I'm still putting out videos. I'll put out videos for the next. I think I have probably 8 more videos before I have to do anything.
Wow.
And so I'm just like, why not just stay home and sell as much as I can?
It's hard, though. It's hard.
It's very hard, especially when Joe sends you pictures of popples
that you missed in your town.
I mean, it gave me anxiety the rest of the day. I was so ticked off.
We should probably put the popples in the podcast.
I will say that those people. Well, I shouldn't say. Go ahead.
I will die inside of my death pile before I stop sourcing. I don't care. I'll let it suffocate me where I can't breathe. I do not care. I'm not stopping sourcing. I don't care if I'm broke and I'm borrowing money. I will do it.
Well, listen, and this is like what I'm struggling with right now, because I have probably, honestly, if I was to be honest with myself, something like 4,000 items that are unlisted. It's that bad, right? It's a whole storage. It's actually, I went to my dad's shop.
I will never pay for storage. Ever.
I don't. Well, I got rid of the storage. I paid for it for 3 months because I knew I would be out of it soon. No, I moved. And my dad has a big giant shipping container that I can put my stuff in. But anyways, my stuff at his shop is 5 pallets full of stuff that is unlisted. Okay? And then I have a car trailer full of unlisted inventory.
So what's the plan? Because you realize that's just going to
There
grow
is none.
and grow and grow and grow, right?
Kevin,
There's got to be a plan.
No, this is what I've decided.
This is from
these
Cernop's
items,
Connection, by the way.
These items are my savings account.
No.
There we go.
No.
Pat, it's an investment. It's an investment.
Better than a 401k.
It's a picker 401k right there.
I will say it is a hedge against inflation because you bought those things.
Yeah.
With
That's what he thought. It wrote it down too. I saw it.
You bought those things with expensive dollars.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're going to be,
dollars are worth nothing now.
Right?
So, yeah, exactly.
Milk's $7 a gallon, I think. I don't know. I don't buy it. But
I filled my car with it today because it was cheaper than gas. But yeah, no. So, Kevin, the plan is to eventually get to a point where I have a couple people working for me listing that stuff while I continue to do the things I enjoy, which would be source and content creation. Because I mean, that's basically what you're starting to do, right? You have people listing for you.
Yeah.
You have like a couple people on staff.
And Bub's girlfriend throws
just because you don't pay them well doesn't mean they're not staff.
yeah, that's true.
They're not.
It's true, guys.
My wife is always listed for it. Now, I mean, a certain percentage. I guarantee your wife lists. How much does she percentage-wise?
She has listed nothing for 2.5 months. But there was a little while. No, she really hasn't.
Oh, I believe you. But...
Yeah, but there was a little while.
Are
you
calling Tina out on the podcast? Because that's kind of messed up.
Okay, so there was a little while there where I asked her to try to list 10 a day, and she sometimes accomplished it. So 10 items a day. So it's not. She's never listed.
There's a lot of people out there listening right now that are in that situation. Like, I wish my spouse would do this. They're obsessed with it, and they nag them about it, and they whatever. And if they don't feel, and my wife she's a good picker now. She finds stuff. She's got a good eye. She's a good lister. She does it, so she kind of has her own energy for it, and it's not like me bugging her about it. She does a good job.
Well, that's the balance.
With it, so.
That's the balance. Is like, you can't be like, hey, did you list those 10 items? Because
it's not like
she ain't
Dawn,
listing for a week.
Carrie, have you done anything today?
First
Carrie,
off, let me tell you what I did the other day. So I prepped a whole auction. I did the auction till midnight, went home and listed 40 items and fell asleep at like 3:30 in the morning. Did I make any money?
On eBay?
Yeah, on eBay. I've been listing a lot on eBay lately. But my whole thing with eBay is I want it to be, I'm kind of changing how I do things too. I want to have a big sports card shop on eBay. So about 80% of what I'm listing is sports cards. And then the other 20% is like the stuff that's, going to sell and make decent money, the stuff I pick. And I want to build that up over time. I'd love to have like 10,000 cards that I can just consistently get sales out of, because I can get the stuff unlimited amounts almost for next to nothing with the deals I can make on them. So that's my goal.
That'd be cool. Because John's kicking you off Whatnot because he's taking all the
dude, John. He's got like 7
on his auctions
listed.
I went on his auction the other day, and I had no clue what was going on, Carrie. He was selling like pieces of paper for like a chance to win something. Is just like gambling? Like, no, but it's like,
it is.
I'm not kidding for a minute. What is going on in sports cards? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Let me explain.
I'm so confused.
Do you know breaks, Kevin? You probably know what a break is, right?
Yes.
So a break is basically like, he does a lot of breaks. So he's got 6 boxes that cost, anywhere from $100 to $500 or something a box, right? And each box has packs of cards, right? And sometimes there's 300 cards or 3 cards in that box. And then he's selling just teams. So he's all like, he sells 32 spots, and then somebody gets Arizona, somebody gets Chicago, and whoever. It's gambling, basically. In a sense,
totally gambling. It felt like gambling.
In a sense, it is. You get something in exchange. It meant to just be what you want. So it's not technically gambling, but you may not get something you want because it can be random.
He's got a second YouTube channel doing that. Did you see that?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Well, and I saw, I'm forgetting the name right now. Blue Eye Sam's went on live, and she was like also doing like a Funko Pop. It was, again, felt like gambling. Like, do you want to buy dude, Kevin, it's like turning into a
I need to do this, actually.
It's like literally turning into a gambling.
I'll tell you.
They were saying, okay, bid on a Funko Pop, and it's like a common. And then they'd let the auction happen, and then they'd get a common that they just picked at random. I was like, this is just gambling. Like, okay, it's fine.
I've seen it on multiple places, yeah.
In my own life, I noticed a need for like people wanting to just buy singular packs of cards, because you can't do that like when we were kids, Kevin. Like, you can't really go and get packs in most places. So I've been buying boxes and selling individual packs. Like, I got a a Topps box, $45, a hobby from the store. It was really cheap, 36 packs for $46 or $45. And I was selling them at like $5 a pack. So I made like $150-ish, $160 just selling it in the auction.
We're in the wrong gig.
Because I would do the same thing. I'd pay $5 or $6 for 1 pack or 2 packs, but I don't want to go buy a whole box. So it's just a need people have, I guess.
I found in my death pile, Backstreet Boy cards.
Nice.
From the
Which
90s.
one? Kevin? Hopefully Kevin.
They're sealed. They're sealed packs of Backstreet Boys. So I thought, I should put them on Whatnot.
I tried to buy. I don't buy cards or collect cards. I did when I was younger, a lot actually. We used to go to card stores and sell at them. I did a lot, but I told Carrie the other day I tried to buy some sports. Well, not. I tried to buy V-Friends cards, actual V-Friend cards in a box, and they did a Dutch auction. And I thought I would bid enough, and I wasn't even close.
I didn't say when I heard your number, I'm like, I don't think you're gonna get them, dude.
So Kevin,
and I would have paid that. I probably would have. It was $2,150 for a box. I would have paid it.
Would you have bought 4 boxes, or would you have just bought 1? I think you could have flipped them easy.
Oh, I think they're already flipping for $6,000 on eBay.
That's insane.
So yeah, hindsight, I'd have bought.
Are these NFTs? Is that what we're talking about right now?
These are actual cards of NFTs.
Gary Fee is making NFT physical cards. It's come full circle to NFT. It's physical now.
And we're going to go the opposite way. So what do you think of this idea? You just gave me this gambling idea. So every Enema Man that goes out, every single one that goes out, Dave, we're going to do like the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. And so I'll have like Reagan make a hand-drawn Enema golden ticket. Somebody's going to get that golden ticket, and then they can
be on the podcast.
Go down. And,
they could be on the podcast.
Sure.
We just get a
yard sale. Yeah,
we're going to roast them for 5 minutes on the podcast and then cut them out.
That's right.
Yeah, I like that. No, dude, being on the podcast would be a cool prize. Comment, guys. Would you like to be on the podcast as a prize for a contest?
Yeah, look, and just ask Kayla.
Kayla. She's really excited. She said that was the best night of her life. Kevin. She told me that. She said this was literally the greatest night of my life. I'm still so starstruck. She said she was amped up and couldn't go to sleep because she got so much time with me and Carrie. Yeah. And you kind of leveled it out a little bit and made it less exciting, but she couldn't get over her time with me and Carrie. She said.
She just crushed it. Y'all, she got #1. We put her under the gun. She killed it.
I've decided we publicize this podcast as her being in it, just so we can get that bump.
But put her picture in the next one.
Yeah, put it in there. Kayla is. Oh, right, I could actually do some editing magic and just like have her just like nodding a bunch the whole time. take off her audio.
The title, Kayla, the homeschooling picker, is not in this episode, but put her face real big right there.
Yeah, I like that.
Should be good.
So people actually look forward to this show. Like this is
I know.
I hear it all the time.
They look forward.
I have people that comment on my channel and they're like, "We're the hardcore fans. We're the trash to cashers."
They are. Yeah. If you're trash to casher, you're an OG.
Yeah, you're an OG. I had a lot of people asking me, like, where's the part in that video where they yell at you and tell you to leave the... I cut that out because I didn't want Goodwill to sue me or something.
Well, okay, hold on. Did you not see my community post?
Oh, no, I didn't. I don't even know how to check
that.
Will
you promise something before you talk about this? Will you promise we can get back to reselling for just Bolo something, anything?
Yeah,
all
dude.
right, read your comment.
I don't make promises I can't keep, Kevin. Okay, so no, this is sort of okay. So I put on our community page, Carrie. I said, "Here's Carrie's latest video. Make sure you watch it, but in the comments, tell him he needs to post when he got kicked out."
Oh, that's what that's from. I thought like trash to cash was powerful. What is, I guess.
Well, I got you views, apparently.
Yeah, dude, that's like that's a 1 right now.
Here, you're welcome. I'll take the check.
Seriously,
I'm like Bitcoin or Dogecoin.
Dave's terrible Flipper channel is getting views these days.
I know, man.
My Flipper channel is like exciting me. I'll be honest. It's like literally
it's because of the podcast, Dave. It's because of the podcast.
It's because I've stopped trying to resell. That's all.
It's just Dave.
I honestly
working on the podcast. I'll just do it on my Flipper channel.
Yeah. As much as we say this podcast is terrible, I think there's a lot to what we're doing here. People just want to like chat with people who do reselling and not necessarily talk about reselling all the time. That's what I think we're getting into. We know the culture, but we refuse guys to talk about it.
But we also hate resellers.
No.
Yeah, I hate them.
I hate them.
They're thieves, guys.
No, okay, so we haven't talked, Kevin, about the biggest event in reselling this year, coming in April. Have you heard about the event?
Coming in April.
Coming in April, sooner than you may think.
Sooner.
It's a meetup.
It's a meetup.
A trash to cash meetup.
Trash to cash meetup.
Vegas.
In Las Vegas, Nevada.
In April.
In April. You're not invited.
April.
But me and Carrie.
I'm glad.
It's OG trash to cash only, okay?
OG trash to cash
We're
only.
meeting at the craps table at the MGM.
Well, if he could get his private jet to get him there, I think he should come.
No, Kevin, that would be cool, Carrie. I was thinking that. So there literally might be a Carrie and Dave meetup. Like we might meet each other.
Yeah, it's gonna be
we've
amazing.
never had an embrace.
You should
but I feel like
it's gonna be beautiful.
our first.
The bromances come for a circle.
It's
Like
true.
we're gonna get Dawn to film us in like cinema mode on her iPhone.
It is.
Where she'll be like,
It is.
Carrie.
It is. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna pick you up and hold you like
You're
Simba.
gonna spin me around.
I'm gonna hold you like Simba. It's gonna be
I
amazing.
gotta lose some weight first, but
I know.
okay.
I'm strong. I'm strong.
With those ribs. Use some lose some
Yeah,
of
it's
them
not gonna be good.
deep fried ribs. With
I'm pretty
Oreo
sure we're gonna
crumble
end up
on
at a
top.
buffet or two.
But I have so I have a trade show in Vegas in April for my day job,
Oh,
and I'm thinking maybe stay
I'm
for
calling
the
your boss.
maybe stay for the weekend after, and hang out with Care Bear, and maybe do like a trash to cash meetup, Carrie. That would be cool.
You
like,
should get some
dude.
local Vegas. There's a few. Sunny,
Yeah.
Art,
Sunny, yeah.
Art Resell.
what Art
Let's see,
Vandalay?
there's a Goodwill lady. This is awful. I don't
There's
remember her name.
a rural
Huge
squirrel.
channel. Y'all
Niche
know?
Rural
lady,
squirrel in Vegas?
niche lady. Yeah, she is, and niche lady, and what's that guy? Oh yeah, dude, Conor McGregor. See if we can get him.
Yeah, Logan Paul might come in.
Logan Paul or Jake. I'll take Jake, but I
Jake
don't really
Paul,
want
yeah.
Jake.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, Kevin or Carrie. We should talk about this. Like, if I'm really going, which I think I am, I think we should stay and like that Saturday night after the trade show, which would be like the end of April, like meet up at some sort of like a cool place and do.
Dude,
like,
I'm
a
down.
meet
You know
and
I'm
greet.
down. I love to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
I don't gamble really, and I don't drink or party, but I love.
No,
Vegas,
but we could go to
so-
like a bowling alley or something.
Yeah.
It could be like something super simple.
Why don't you
Pawn
just
Stars,
do?
the
but you're not
driveway-
talking about
Yeah.
just you two.
Pawn
Are you
Stars.
just talking about just you two?
I'm talking about us two, but then invite people to come and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
like
So,
hang out."
Like, because there's
Well,
probably
Don's gonna be there,
12
too.
people within the 4 states that watch this show.
No,
actually,
and we'll
that
use
probably
your
would go.
business card and call it a business expense.
Exactly.
You're funding this crap.
They got their hand out.
I talked to your bookkeeper. She knows your card info.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can make that a reality. I still have to buy tickets and all that junk. So we'll see.
Just do it.
I should. Yeah, I should do it.
I just booked an Airbnb for 3 YouTubers / whatnotters to
Ooh.
come down for the 100 Mile Yard Sale. And if they back out, because I booked the Airbnb, if they back out, I'm going to turn it into I'm going to
Trash
run an
cash.
auction. I'm going to run an auction on eBay, and you can come and go to 100 Mile, because I can't afford to pay for these Airbnbs for
Yeah,
these guys
no,
if
that
they
makes
don't
sense.
show up. So Tim,
Is it OBX Picker?
yeah, OBX and Cernock.
Yeah.
Connection, who is the official vintage T-shirt sponsor of the
Why
Trash
no,
Cash podcast,
why no
but he only
Leroy?
sends them to me.
Why
What
no
does that
Leroy?
say? Oh,
Leroy's
there we go.
and welcome to come, but he's gonna have to sleep with one of them boys because I ain't sleeping. They ain't sleeping in
Head
my
to toe. Head to toe is fine. Head to toe.
Yep.
Seinfeld
It's fun.
reference.
Who would you sleep with?
But
If
your
you,
privates
this
are still
sounds
lined up.
awful. I wouldn't. Eric's got to snore, you know that. So
I feel like
Tim is crazy.
Tim's
I think
beard would
Cernock
be
is
warm.
the
I
safest
think his
choice.
beard
That's
would
scary.
be warm.
So I told Tim we'd have him on, and I thought I told him we'd have him on next week, but then he said it
Yes.
was 420.
So here's the deal.
Next week is not 420.
So
I think
First
he's
of all-
celebrating early.
next week needs to be dedicated to a much better sponsorship of Yardaroo, and you're bringing Tim on. That's probably
Yeah.
a bad decision.
You're
so we
saying
need
that
to make
Yardaroo
sure
is
that
not a good
Yardaroo gets
sponsor?
their
Is that what you're
proper. So
Yeah,
we
dude.
need these people this week to go over there and show them some love on IG and on the app, so that Tim's a little bit of a loose cannon. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're not.
He might
loose
show
as a
up
cannon.
in a Batman outfit with like an IKEA bag,
That would be ridiculous
scarf,
to have a
and
Batman
nothing else
outfit
on.
on.
As long as
show.
he doesn't have the nipples, the Batman suit with the nipples isn't just a tragedy.
I still liked the Riddler with Jim Carrey. That is the Riddler that is the best Riddler. This new Riddler is some nonsense. He reminds me of I don't even know, like Carrie with no beard.
Jose Marie.
He's not good. He's not good at all. Okay, so
Bolo.
did you read?
No.
You got Bolo?
Bolo. No,
Bolo.
I got to get one from both of you. And then we can move on to your other nonsense.
Oh, dude, I already gave it to you. Uncle Sam blow molds.
You didn't sell it.
Dude, I'm going to sell it one day.
I got one.
It's in my savings account.
Here's one that everybody looks over. I talk about it in my TikToks.
Oh, wait a minute. See if I can remember. Because I saw this. I can't remember. Go ahead.
Okay. Just look up plastic animals.
That's what it is. Dinosaurs.
Yep.
You got the
dinosaurs.
long dinosaurs.
Yeah,
I
had
some.
Dude, the long neck, I don't know what it's called, like a tardy palopopus or something. I don't know.
They're not real anyways.
Snuffleupagus.
Is that the one that swims?
Yeah, I think they can all swim if they get in water. I don't think they're going to just give up and
Pterodactyls.
Well, they're not going to just give up and die. But yeah, no. But there's a couple brands. I'll give you some brands, like real stuff, real brands to look out for. Carnegie. Carnegie's like a museum, I believe. Carnegie, Andrew Carnegie.
Look out Carnegie.
Yeah, Carnegie.
Robert Baron. Who was
Robert Baron. Yeah, I don't like what he did, but I'm willing to buy. I'm willing to buy his toys. And then
some good man.
Safari. No, there's a good History Channel thing about the guys who made, or the people who made
toy names, Carrie. Toy names. Come on.
Have you seen that? That's great. Talks about
go in Vegas. We could talk.
Yeah, it would be fun. But Safari Limited's good, and then of course I don't know how to say it. Schleich.
Yeah.
Schleich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Safari Limited, they sold at Hobby Lobby, I think. Or no, that was
they still do
at Michael's.
But if you find, if you get a bag of them, you could
they're
them up and do a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
they're like $7-8.
All the stupid teachers out there. Sorry, I'm a teacher who assign those things where you got to build junk and whatever that tick off all the parents.
Trash to catch merch idea. Stupid teachers. I love it. Let's do it.
Hey, another one, Carrie, is Jurassic World or Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's going to have the JP on the leg.
You learned.
Bunch of those. There was a time, there was about a 6-month period. I don't know if y'all remember it when that last one came. I mean, it was, you could demand big bucks. Used, it didn't matter. And then
there's a new one coming, but there's a new movie coming, so it's going to happen again.
And the new Lord
in June.
of the Rings Hobbit one.
Yeah,
that's what I love about toys, though. There's a lot of nuance to it, and if they end up in a thrift store, and a lot of times they don't know what they're dealing with, you can find Diamond Select, you can find 3-0. There's all these high-end brands, Hot Toys. If you ever find them, and they would just end up, if they were loose out of their box, they'd end up in toy bags because people don't realize those are actually like $300 figures. So
I got two things. First thing is, Carrie knows what he's doing, y'all. So you got to throw in a little bit of helpful hint every once in a while. This is good stuff. Second thing is, we don't get toy bags out here.
What?
His phone died or something.
Oh, dude! Awesome. I thought you turned it off.
No. He just disappeared. I did not have anything to do with that. He just disappeared.
That is a king douche move you just did, right when he was getting into it.
No, he literally got... So, guys who are listening, Kevin just disappeared from our screen.
Yeah,
he's completely out of the stream. I did not do it, honestly. I promise I didn't do it. He probably lost connection or his phone died or something like that. But that's okay. We're going to do it live. Carrie.
Do it live. This is old school, dude.
I actually
What's
thought
up, man?
of another bolo while he's gone, and he's like, might naysay me, but Avon decanters.
Oh,
really?
Dude, yeah, but they got to be filled with the cologne so they're safe to ship.
Yes.
They have to have that flammable liquid inside.
Yes, And don't mark them flammable.
No, I legit in my video that I'm already have ready to go. It's downloading. It takes forever.
Is it any good or?
I think it's fun.
Passable.
I didn't really find much, but
how many minutes?
I put in like 9 minutes on this one, guys. So it's a doozy. So prepare to take a mid roll nap and get the mid roll in.
Okay. So Avon bottles, best bolo. Definitely always buy any Avon bottles you find.
Hey,
and Kevin is like kind of back, so it seems like an internet connection based on his stillness. The stillness before the storm of Kevin. Oh, he looks angry. Look at how mad he looks.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh, he's hulking out. He's hulking out, guys.
He's hulking out, guys. Oh, look. He's swole.
He is swole. He must, dude. I heard he can bench 15 pounds.
I've heard it too.
Which is basically just the bar with like a little bit shaved off of it.
I've heard he can pick up a baseball bat as long as it's under 32 ounces.
Yep, I've heard that too. He's still like super frozone, and he doesn't even realize it. Look at that! Like he's kind of doing like the.
No,
look at
he's
my
smiling.
nice
He hears a little
he's
bit of what's
happy.
going down. Oh,
He's
look
a
at
happy little guy. He's
Hey,
such a
buddy.
happy little guy. Oh, I hear his little giggle. I hear his little giggle. You made a coochie coochie coo. Coochie, coochie.
Did you guys read the
wait.
Yardaroo talking points while I was gone to make sure I get this paycheck? Because
we did. We
Yep, Frozen Kevin. Yep.
Oh
he
yeah,
did.
he's back. What
He's
the heck
back.
happened? I thought Dave booted you right when we were connecting on real topics here.
No toy bags is where we lost you. No toy bags.
No toy
No
bags.
toy bags where you live.
I've never seen a toy bag at the Goodwill. Never.
Well,
In
they're
20
not at
years.
the Goodwill. I've
Yeah,
never
they're
seen them
not-
at the Goodwill either.
You don't have Savers, right? Or
Savers,
Value
no,
Village,
I
right?
don't. We don't have anything yet.
I have found them in Fuquay Arena, North Carolina, the Guardian Angel. So definitely go check that spot out if you're ever over there. They have one in Cary too, and they have toy bags.
Cary's an
and they're pretty
amazing
solid.
city, I've heard. Amazing.
Cary. It's got a great name, just like Cary.
Seriously.
Yeah, Kevin's definitely got some internet problems. Tell your family to stop streaming Netflix, Kev.
You got it. Yeah,
There's-
seriously.
you got to
dude.
turn off the Netflix stream so we can get your internet back.
Tell the
No, it's
kids
just
to hang
It
up
is
the
what it is.
landline.
And I won't have to answer the question, why aren't you on Whatnot anymore?
No, yeah, I mean sometimes
Now
the
you
internet
know.
just fails.
Yeah, not for now. Not for now.
That's fine. So my finger has a giant blister on it because I poured hot oil on it. So, reseller tip of the day. don't pour-
Surprisingly, not the stupidest thing you've done lately.
No, that's true, but just don't pour hot oil on your finger is the moral of the story. Carrie, I went and I edited 4 YouTube videos for NC Picker this week. Today. Okay?
Wow.
And
How do you
all
do
of them.
that?
How do I do
They
that?
must be bad. I don't understand. I mean, it's
Yeah.
amazing. I
I don't watch them.
$2,000 computer over here. She promised to.
Well, dude,
promised to
I
teach
can
me how
help
to
you.
use it, and then he moved. He picked up and moved. He's like, "Yeah, come on down.
This is my favorite.
How about next week? I'll
Kevin's
show up
talking
down there.
trash
Yeah,
in
sure.
380p. Look at this, guys.
It's 360p, but yeah.
360,
you got
whatever.
it, you got it.
Close enough.
No.
I gave him an extra 20.
I wonder why it's bad today. Anyway,
No, so Kevin, listen. Once I heard you got the computer and you were serious about coming, I ran. Like, I've heard about your aromas
and
that you
once
put out.
I used the affiliate link. I used his affiliate link even.
All I've done is given you a
Yes.
better place to visit, Kev. Come on down. Hop on a train. I'll pick you up at the train station.
Seriously.
Come hang out. It's
My
fine.
daughter has her state meet, and that's her last gymnastics meet. I'm trying to get through that. I'm trying to get through my birthday here.
When's your birthday?
And not telling you because you probably do something you shouldn't be doing. And
He knows me
once
so
I get
well.
through that,
Send some flowers, that's
yard
all.
sale stuff.
Yeah, I was going to send you an edible arrangement.
Hey, I just got
Some edibles in an arrangement.
I just got somebody to follow me on Whatnot. Just came across my screen.
at you,
I have a lot of
dude.
followers on Whatnot.
How many
for
you got?
Not doing nothing.
Let's talk about how many followers you have.
I don't know.
Compelling podcast. How many followers do you have, Kevin?
Yeah, Kev, let's hear more about yourself.
Yeah. Are some of the lesser creators following you, buddy?
Unsubscribe.
Did you see the message I sent in the Instagram feed that we talk every once in a while about
Yeah.
the guy on Facebook, Dave? I want you to get
Yep.
used to the Facebook stuff.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be worse than on.
Well, there's a difference, though, Kevin, is I'll never look at Facebook. I'm just going to let it do its thing.
Yeah.
I'm
Kevin's
taking
already
the
on there.
hands-off approach.
Kevin's already
I feel
on Facebook
bad.
24/7. So
Yeah, your
That was
generation.
the first thing I gave up.
His internet's so
Facebook
bad.
feed because it's crazy.
So what Kevin just said
What do y'all?
is he wanted to donate
Is it that bad?
$5 to each viewer.
it's kind of bad. Yeah.
It's pretty bad, yeah. But
It's
I like
like-
it.
Something that you would understand. It's like when Milli Vanilli, when they broke
He's
up.
gone again.
Oh,
He's
he's
gone
gone.
again.
He's
He's
gone,
gone.
guys. Sorry, guys. Kevin's gone. Kevin's having
Hey,
some
welcome to
trouble.
the real Trash to Cash podcast. I'm Dave.
OG mode. OG mode.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about? Cabbage Patch Kids, go.
Cabbage Patch Kids are
Yeah. Bumblebees.
bumblebees.
Dude,
you know,
do you follow-
did bumblebees do
ooh.
honey? Do they make honey? Bumblebees, by the way?
I don't know.
don't
But I
either.
think if they sting you, they die.
Yeah.
And there's a guy on TikTok. I think his name's Eli the Bee Guy. Have you watched this guy?
Dude, I've sent me all his stuff.
Send it to you?
Just send each video.
It's awesome, dude. It's awesome. It's so good. It's so good. He finds so many bees. And I like bees. They're cool.
I love
Have you ever
that-
seen Bee Movie? Greatest movie of all time?
Oh, dude, yeah. I love it when they take out... Isn't there like a cut on YouTube where they only say bee or something?
Something like that. Yeah, Jerry just saying bee, bee, bee. Hey, Kevin, your internet looks a lot better.
Wow, dude. Welcome.
Look at you, Crispy Town. Welcome
Look
to
at
Crispy
this,
Town.
man. Look at this.
Are you eating Rice Krispies over there?
Somebody put in a new AOL disc and it's
Kevin's
good to
got
go.
480p.
Yo, 4 video. All right, so you did 4 videos. You edited 4 videos. You know, it would take my internet. It would take me 9 to 10 hours to load 4 videos.
Well, I've told you this podcast is 10 gigabytes, and I can upload it in 16 minutes.
That's
so there's
great.
that.
That's like 3 terabytes, I think.
Yeah, that's same as potato chips, Doritos, all that stuff. Yep. Yeah. So, Kevin, I mean, come down to Florida. I've got a spot for you here on the floor, under the table. You can sleep under there.
Get sleep
Right
in the
next
dog.
to Paul.
You can sleep on
in the
that
dog
little,
kennel.
Hey.
next to the Noid. Sleep next to the Noid.
Did you hear? You know, Paul spent $800 in gas to make $30. You know, on the peaches to beaches yard sale.
The
Down there.
weather was so bad this week. Like they must have gotten rained.
They said
on
they
a lot.
did it. No, they said at the beginning it was killer, and they filled the thing up before they needed it. It sounded like they did really. They had to pay for that gas, boy.
Yeah,
they didn't
insane.
even invite me. I'm like,
They
thanks.
invited me. I said
Yeah,
no.
Didn't
I
even
said no.
invite me.
I said, I can't hang out
I
with
get
lesser
invited to nothing. I'm
YouTubers,
in
is
Utah.
what I told them.
What'd you say?
I said I can't hang out with lesser YouTubers when they invited me. So
Lesser YouTuber.
no, basically, it was too close to the move. I'm too overwhelmed with everything to go on a long road trip collecting more inventory. Like, just doesn't make sense.
That doesn't sound appealing right now.
No, it doesn't sound appealing. But
Selling your inventory sounds like a good idea.
dude, we had this
So, are you
estate
going to be
sale.
pickier? I hear a lot of people saying they're
have
going to be
been.
pickier and pickier.
I have
this
been
year.
pickier. Like, I went to an estate sale and I looked up an item and it sells for $12 plus shipping. And I was like, I don't care. And I just walked away. I just didn't want it. I was like, nah, I'm good. I just don't need something that's worth $12. Like, I don't know. It's almost like making me not want to look stuff up because I look stuff up and then I don't buy it and then I have no buys for the videos.
Yeah.
It's like I just don't want any of it. But yesterday and today, I filled my van. So I actually had a couple days of really solid estate sales / yard sales over the last 48 hours. So it wasn't bad.
You filled that thing up. Man, I can't. I don't know. So, I mean, you're literally, you have a storage unit now, or you're at your dad's house? You're
No,
storing this
it's
stuff?
all at his shop. He has like.
Does he charge you?
No. But his shop is what did he tell me? It's 9,000 square feet. His shop. So it's huge. And then
Rich dad. And
then he's got a shipping container outside that he stores stuff in too for me. So like he's got space for another shipping container, which I might buy one and put one out there because they're only
So
like
by
4 or 5
August,
grand.
you'll have that whole 9,000 square foot just full.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Potentially. Yeah.
Why?
I mean, one day it'll be mine, Kevin. One day, all this trash will be mine.
It's like Sanford and Son.
There we go, guys. Super up-to-date topical reference there, folks.
Come on.
I just nodded to pretend I knew what he was talking about.
1970 sitcom Sanford and Son.
The worst thing is whatever he's talking about, which I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh,
it's
it's
probably
a good
happened in
show. It's a
8.
good show.
It's probably happened in 8 sitcoms since. He just references the one from when I was negative 12.
Oh my gosh, y'all need to get. Y'all,
What's this show?
it's
Tell me about
Inglewood.
the show.
I don't know. Turner knows what.
I'll tell you what
Sanford and
I
Son
learned.
is.
Hi, Turner.
Hey, Turner.
Welcome to the
Mom.
Trash to Cash podcast. He can't hear us.
He can't hear
Can't
you.
hear us at all.
That's probably good.
Hey, we're saying stuff. Do you want money? He didn't say yes.
He doesn't need
$1
it.
to save, $1 to learn, $1 to burn.
What's happening? You turned off your mic and you were talking.
I turned off my mic. Kevin turned off his mic, and Carrie just sits there looking like an idiot.
It's a highlight right there, guys.
Okay, so yeah. Anyways, I might go to Vegas. Carrie might meet me there. It could be great. Just guys, comment below if you want us to do a Trash to Cash.
We'll definitely go live. We'll just
you should be able. I mean, they should book you like at Caesars. Like Trash to Cash is here. Put it on the billboard out there.
It's true.
Get
it's
like
true.
6-7 people to show up.
They could boot the Blue Man Group. We could paint blue. We could paint ourselves blue.
Yeah, they'll have to
take our shirts off.
They'll have to take whatever the advertisement for the Siegfried and Roy mausoleum they have going on or whatever the viewings, and we'll just be there.
The question is, can I get Tina to come? Like, could I find a way to bring my wife?
Dawn's coming, so she's going to be a part of this. So you should bring Tina.
It would be cool, but I've got these things called kids.
Yeah,
so there's that.
Elijah can watch them all. He's like
could,
13, dude.
Yeah, he is 13. Yeah, that is true.
He's probably much more responsible than Dave to watch him. I think I'd trust him much more.
It's true.
Listen, Kevin. Sure. Again, I made him, so chill. Okay, so I got kind of scammed.
I've met him.
I got kind of scammed on Facebook Marketplace, sort of, kind of. Well, my wife did. She wanted, one of the big things she wanted down in Florida was a hot tub, right? But I don't want to go spending $13,000 on a hot tub and then get some electrician to wire it.
$13,000?
Like brand new ones at Costco. That's how much they sell them for. I saw them at Costco. And so I was like, okay, well, let's just find one for super cheap on Facebook, right? And not spend a lot of money. And so she's looking ever since we got down here, and she finds one for like $1,000, right? Which is, it's expensive, but it's not the end of the world expensive. The guy puts in there, brand new pump, brand new heater, brand new blah, blah, blah. Like, it's from 2001. And he delivers it to our house even for an extra couple $100, which they're kind of hard to move. So that was, a big selling point. When I go open the side compartment, it's totally not new anything. Everything is old. And there's you can see where he's been hitting the pump for it with a hammer to get it working. And so you plug it in, it's not working. And then me and my dad, we hit it with a hammer and it starts working. I'm like, oh, yeah, brand new sealed.
Loose exposed wires everywhere.
Is this reference to old Fonzarelli with the
pretty much.
There we go, Fonzie, guys.
Now I'm having to buy a new motor for it and a new blower and all this other stuff. So, not all resellers are good. Some resellers. These are good resellers.
Here's the trick. You get 2 of the large trash cans, one for you, one for Tina. You get one of your gator sticks, and you put hot water in it, and you just pay the people to stir it. That's all you do. It's a lot cheaper. Idea. It's a little bit more work. But it's
Dave, I got scammed on Facebook one time, too, on a reselling guy. It was a guy who was selling a bunch of VCRs. And I'm like,
was he a prince?
A prince? No, he was not a prince. I got you. It took me a while. And he's like, I got like 6 VCRs. And so I'm like, forget it.
Nigerian prince. Anyway.
Gotcha.
And so I'm like, this guy's got 6 VCRs. My first thought was, why does this guy have 6 VCRs, right? Yeah. Who has 6 VCRs?
So I
went and whatever. I'm like talking to the guy. He's like, yeah, $5 a piece, whatever. And this is, years ago. And they're selling good now, but they were selling pretty good at the time. You get them for
before
$5.
They were cool.
There was a few Panasonic blue lines in there. I'm like, yeah, I'll make some quick money on it.
Panasonic
blue lines.
All right. You don't know that?
I do know that. I've seen it on your videos.
Yeah, well, there you go.
You won't shut up about it.
Yeah, you never stop.
And so I go, and it looks good. They look like they're in great shape, whatever. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, why do you have 6 of these things? Oh, I do clean outs of houses, and this is whatever. I'm like, okay, all right, bring them home. All 6 didn't work. All 6. He sold 6.
How much did he spend?
He was a reseller who piled up VCRs $5 a piece.
Okay.
So all 6 didn't work. So I called him up. I called, with the, I don't know if I called him. I guess I called him. He gave me his phone number back then, and I just let every single day. And it was right by the post office, literally within maybe a 1/10 of a mile of the post office. And I would drive by there every day, every day. And if he was out there, I would tell him, and he'd run into his house. Yeah. I did it. I didn't care about $30.
He gotta
give the guy some grief.
He got to taste. He got to taste of K Knuckles. K Knuckles. You don't want to mess with Kevin. He'll turn into a different person if you screw him out of money.
He's basically like the Penguin in the new Batman movie.
He is.
Yeah. I actually, and now that I think about it, a lot of the stuff I buy on Facebook, I get scammed with. I bought my daughter an iWatch on Facebook, and then I go Christmas morning, she opens it up, and it's linked to his account. And I messaged him and asked him to unlink it. He never did. It was $80. Never got it back. Never did anything. It never worked. There was no way to de-lock it from his account.
When people why do people redonate? If I got a VCR doesn't work, it's going to the dump. People will go and drop that stuff off at the Goodwill.
Yeah,
they do.
Just keep it in. They got to keep it in rotation, Kevin. They got to keep it in rotation.
People go. Some people just can't get rid of anything they think has any value whatsoever, and you just like, come on.
I just like resellers are the worst. Like they are. You know what I mean?
Can't stand them.
Can't stand you. That's Costanza.
Stems from the self-hatred and then goes outward.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just bad people, you know? Now I'm actually like alienating our own audience at this point.
Bubble wrap, American Bubble Boy.
Bubbles. So, there's bubbles in my hot tub. If you want to get in the hot tub with me, we should do a live Trash to Cash podcast. All three of us in the hot tub.
That would be awesome. I think that's
a dub.
We could pour trash in it. We could pour trash in the hot tub.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Look at this, man.
Ideas are flowing.
Look at this, man. We're brainstorming. We're
daylight savings time, and I'm overtired.
Yeah, we got to get to 4,000 a video. Let's do it.
What are you doing in May, Dave? You want to come up for the 100-mile yard sale? Can you come up?
I may.
Yeah, come on.
It's gonna be May.
You're gonna have to stay with them because you're not staying here.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't put me.
I'll go out to visit Carrie while y'all come up here.
Come hang out, man.
I don't know.
You can see how bad our yard sales are. Right?
Yeah, well, that's okay. So this last year, my buddy in Lynchburg invited me up for that sale, and I said, I don't want to. I'm gonna stay down here. And I was in Raleigh, and Raleigh was like amazing that week because all the Raleigh people were going up there.
So I will say that every weekend I've gone garage sailing in Raleigh, every single time has been better than that sale.
Yeah.
Like not at the same time. Just any time I go down there, I do better than I do up here. And it's a 3-day sale.
That was like one of my best hot streak Saturdays ever. Like in 2 hours, I think I brought in like $2,000 just in 2 hours at like just 5 sales. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. And it was because everyone in Raleigh that was like a hardcore picker had gone up to that sale. And so
that's how it is. That's how it is as a yard seller, though. Those are the ones that get you high for about 2 months and then get you through those weeks and weeks of crappy yard sales. Oh man, it's just you're like, do you remember 3 weeks ago when we found a Mr. T eraser or something? That was awesome.
Yeah, that was your awesome week. That was Carrie's awesome week.
It was awesome.
Hey, smalls are king these days, y'all. I've even heard people, I'm only doing first class items. I mean, they're getting the shipping is getting too much.
Well, and people wanted us to talk about the new shipping rates. People have been commenting on all my videos. Talk about the new shipping rates. Talk about the
new tube, and the whole thing.
Have you covered that in any of your videos yet?
Nope. Okay, I actually did. I said in the last video, I covered it by saying I'm not going to cover it.
Well, and so this was my only question. The long items, especially long items in like a mailing tube, are going to have a surcharge of like $15. Is that calculated by eBay? Will that automatically be
That's why, look, I said two things. Wait and see and UPS. Those are my two things I'm going to say. Wait and see and UPS.
But UPS doesn't have free mailing tubes, Kevin.
It's so what? So you're gonna have to buy a box.
Where am I gonna buy a box that fits a freaking golf club to ship UPS?
I've got a perfect solution for you, Dave. In Florida, you just wrap it in bubbles.
There's an opportunity, Joel. Joel, if you're listening,
trash bag.
Actually, what you could do is the inner tube of them. You could just save your bubble wrap, your quadzillas, your fours, and you just save them and you put them all together. And
Joel should market that modular bubble wrap. No, but seriously, like if Joel is thinking about selling boxes, make a USPS style shipping tube and sell it for a couple bucks. We'll buy a bunch of them. Like that would be awesome. Just unbranded.
So I have
no
the
USPS
solution for you, Dave, because you live in the land of golf. That's the sport with the club and the whatever.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
You find a golf shop.
Okay.
And you say, I'm coming by every Tuesday and can you save me some boxes? They will be happy to get rid of their boxes for you.
That's a good idea. Carrie, do you like that idea?
Yeah, no, I mean, if you actually if anybody spent like an hour and just went in their neighborhood and went to local businesses, you'd be surprised how many boxes you can get. When I first started, I was getting all my free, what's going on?
Well, I just going in your neighborhood, like in their houses.
Yeah, just go into the houses.
Just go in their attics.
Take boxes. What I meant was
stay away from the murder houses.
Yeah, stay away from the quadruple murder houses in your neighborhood.
The offenders. I got you.
Exactly. But I mean, go to businesses, small businesses. I was working with they were giving me all their boxes, auto parts place, and every month they had a van full of boxes, weird shapes. I did that for years until
But where do you keep them? Like, that's the other thing I have with a bunch of boxes, Kevin. They take up space, almost as much space as inventory.
True. I just pile it on top of the inventory.
No, you do you not watch my videos? So
I do. You keep it on that little top shelf thing.
I do. Well, for the ones that are broken down, right?
Yeah.
The ones that are trouble are the ones that aren't broken down. So you need to break them down and find a place to lay them flat.
So where do you do that, though? Like the brown lay flats. I don't see them in your videos.
Because they're inside. I have a spot
in your bedroom, like under your bed.
It's not a bad idea.
That's actually not bad.
It's really not a bad idea. No, I have a spot in the room outside of my eBay cave. So
yeah.
But we live out of sticks, so we don't even have trash service here. I know that's kind of crazy to y'all, but there's no trash man that comes by or anything like that.
The raccoons just take it.
That's right. They just take it. And sometimes the raccoons hang out in the trash cans, and that's a little scary.
Yeah.
Lots of diseases.
There used to be a white raccoon that lived in my parents' backyard. It was like an albino. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. But you have to
Let's edit that out.
You have to take trash to the dump. Well, at the dump there are giant containers for cardboard. And so when I take my trash to the dump, I just go to the cardboard container, and every box you could possibly imagine is in there every time. And
do you just hide
I don't need
to
store too much.
I just people go and they see your little hat bill sticking out. It's like, Rah.
What are you talking about? I drop the trash off, and then I go and look, and
you hop in and you hide in there.
Grab it.
You're like a little trash gnome.
So what do you ship? What do you ship posters in right now, Dave? What do you ship posters?
I don't list them. I just buy them.
You don't list them. You just buy
because they're hard to ship. Like I'm that bad.
I'm
that bad. Like if it's hard to ship, a lot of times I just won't list it. I'll be like, yeah, I know that has value, but I'm just not going to list it.
You just wrap the posters in tape to keep them waterproof, just all the way around in tape. And then you just put a label on it.
That can't go poorly. No, when I've sold posters, I've put them in the USPS mailing tubes. The triangles. I don't know why they're called tubes, but I put them in those. That's what I've done.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, I think it's actually going to be the solution for most people. I've shipped them. See, because first class has a limit. I don't know what it is right offhand, but first class has a limit right now for size. So I've done small posters like California Raisins ones, and you can do them first class. But anything, I don't know, let's say, 16 inches, I don't know exactly. But you can't do them first class, so you might as well put them in the tube and ship them out at the 1 pound priority mail rate. So it limits what you can do. I have tons and tons of movie posters from that once in a lifetime sale, tons.
Yeah. And
I have not gone through them, and I've sold some. I sold that $175 Friday the 13th Part 8 poster, and so I just put it's priority mail. I mean, I'm going to insure that thing anyway, so even if I could have fit it first class, I wouldn't. But I'll just stick it in the tube for now. But I'll buy. Somebody if what we don't calculate into this is somebody's going to start producing those and getting those out because there's a huge market. If UPS doesn't or USPS doesn't use those small tubes anymore, or you can't use them without paying $15,
$15, that's a lot of money.
Then you're going to have people knocking down your door. I mean, there's going to be somewhere.
Taco Bell boxes, 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, before tax.
And whoever that person is, whatever that box.
I use my sales tax ID
company. Hey, there's a good point. Well, we've got American Bubble Boy that's servicing a lot of folks as far as bubble and whatever. Where is that company that is just trying to take over that market outside of eBay? Yeah. So there's not that fee. Where's that company? They need to sponsor this podcast. I mean, seriously.
The Boxery.
Maybe we should start that.
Yeah,
guys. People are all buying it, and they talk about it, right? The Boxery and all these other like eBay. They make crappy boxes.
But they need to be like American Bubble Boy. You don't have to go through Amazon or eBay. You go right to American Bubble Boy. Go right to it. Cut out.
But that's hard.
Man.
You understand that's
hard.
Because
Why
eBay
is
a platform with millions of visitors. You have to get your name out there. You have to be good at marketing. Joel is good at marketing. Joel is smart. Not everyone is smart.
Exactly.
And so
how much?
It could
be not like we're that expensive, y'all here. I mean, I am, but I don't tell you how much he actually gives me. I just give you a little bit of it.
No, I know, but I get it. But they don't even think of it, Kevin. They don't even think.
I know, but I'm telling you, people are waking up. Go right through people like Carrie to TikTokers. I'm serious.
We have thousands of viewers and listeners, some with some bandwidth. And those of you with bandwidth, this is a great idea for you. Reach out to us, sponsor us. We will get your name out there if you provide a good service.
Yeah.
If you provide a good service, we'll talk about it.
And you pay us.
And you pay Carrie $5,000 per mention.
Seriously, guys. Pay us.
No, but like really, how about, okay, let's talk about everyone paying us, because the show now costs $9.99 an episode. Not really.
No, I've just been hanging around Kevin for a while now.
Yeah, he's just rubbing off
y'all
on me.
are so full of it. Let me tell you.
We got to put all this on Patreon. We shouldn't even be doing this for free anymore, guys. This is a paid content right here. This is some stuff. We're dropping some gems.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to learn about Carnegie
Patreon.
Toys?
That's true. Or Sanford and Sons.
Sanford and Sons.
Well, I guess you can learn about that from your radio box.
Exactly, guys. If you watched ABC in the 70s.
Dave, you are not going to like those comments. The comments down below are going to be laughing.
What are they
going to
say? What are they going to say?
They're
I've
gonna
heard
be
of
like, "Can't
Sanford
believe
and
you
Son. I just don't know how it connects to the conversation we were having when you brought it up, because I don't like it.
Cash?
I've never seen it, though.
Yeah.
But I've never
Sanford
seen
and
it.
Son,
Yeah.
You have
I've
a
heard
pile of junk that you're going to inherit. Your dad, you're inheriting. Forget
It's not so much that it is spot on. Sanford and Son is spot on for what we're talking about. It's just like 60, 70 years.
1972.
60, 70 years too late.
I grew up. That's LA. That's Inglewood, y'all. I love Orange County, but I wasn't a duck
Inglewood,
fan,
always
so
up to
I
no
would go
good.
right through Firestone Boulevard, Inglewood. I'd go right downtown to go watch the Kings play and the Lakers. So that was right where Sanford and Son. Well,
Luke
it wasn't,
Robitaille,
but
Rob Blake,
Thomas Sandstrom.
Yep,
We got
Thomas
it all.
Sandstrom,
Man. You
Gretzky,
got it.
91.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll have to check out Sanford and Son. Where do I get the,
It is
film reels?
Are you serious? You have
Dude,
not.
it's actually a really good show. I like that show.
You will like it. All right, there's your homework.
Wait, okay, here's a pop quiz hot shot, Kevin. What is Carrie's most watched show in his household? Go.
Most watched TV show?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Ooh. I will tell you, it's Golden Girls.
It's Golden
really?
Girls.
Oh, that's right. I did know that. Matter of fact, we love Golden Girls in this.
It's a great show.
I've never
Won
watched
a
a single
lot of Emmys.
episode. Never watched a single episode.
Oh,
It's
and
really.
you're an old person in Florida now too. You should probably
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
true.
Yeah.
That nice.
Dude.
I see what you did there.
Y'all Florida people are sleeping on these estate sales. I mean, there is so many estate sales that they can't be as stingy as they are up north. Like, because like in North Carolina, you'd find like 2 a week. Here it's like 10 a weekend. It's insane. And like every fly-by-night estate sale company can do it because there's just so much business. There's a lot of dying going on in Florida.
Business is a booming.
The villages. I have. They're awful. Oh my gosh! Maybe they should try Yardaroo and get rid of all the estate stuff.
That's what
Exactly.
I'm saying.
Right?
That's
You
what
want to
I'm
get that thing
saying.
advertised?
Have you recently died?
Literally, dude, I'm not kidding. I literally went to
That's what-
a yard sale and there's a sign, "We need people to buy out these estate sales. Give us your contact
Yeah,
info."
Buy,
that's how many
clear
there
it
are. They
out.
just-
and
yeah,
then
they
they
just-
take that stuff and they
A
go
lot
to
of
the flea
work, dude.
markets.
It is a lot of work, yeah. I don't want to do it. But if I had to, maybe if it was my full-time job, like reselling is my full-time job.
You just
it'd be
have to have the
entertaining.
setup right. You have to have the space to do it because you bring that stuff in and you go
Yep.
3 different directions with it. Or
Yep.
maybe you could do 2. Maybe you could do eBay and then the flea
You
market.
gotta have a family you force to work for you. Kevin's busy. He's busy creating mediocre content for people on Facebook right now. Okay, he can't.
He's not creating that.
Hey,
Kevin,
fair. That's
Important question that has nothing to do with anyone. Am I allowed to reuse the videos that company makes on TikTok, for example?
I don't. I highly doubt it.
You probably
cool.
should have read your contract.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
That would have been
I
wise.
don't
I could probably dig it up somewhere.
Yeah, that's somewhere.
Dude,
Don't
I
worry
totally read it, Jelly Smack. I totally read it.
So you must be adding like 2,000 a day, Dave.
I don't know. I'm not looking that close, but it was at like 500, and now it's at 8,000. So yeah, I'm adding some number each.
about it.
day.
I was like an early adopter.
So
Just so you know.
I tried, and Carrie's helping me out here because I was considering a moment of weakness when I looked at my death pile and I thought
Smelled the money.
I'm not sourcing, and I am listing as hard as and I can't get through this thing, and I got like 3 weeks before I got to go out and start sourcing. I'm like, Carrie, talk to Whatnot, see how much they'll give me.
Look at this, man.
You know,
Look at Kevin.
See, this
Sell
is like
out.
This is
Sell
the
out.
difference. This is the difference between Kevin and a good person. I just went and sold on whatnot with no money offered to me. Or a dumb person. You tell me what I am. I don't know.
Not too bright.
Not too brilliant. I mean, they paid Carrie, so they probably would have paid
if Joey
me.
they would have paid you.
If Joey Bada Bing got $50,000 check, I figure I should.
Yeah, I've heard that about him. 500,000, I thought.
He bought 7 Goofy T-shirts with that $50K.
Oh, someone asked for a shout out, Carrie, and I sent you their message, but I didn't read it. But they did ask for a shout out. What was
Wasn't
the name
Flip
on
the
that?
World Texas, was it? I told him he's not getting a shout out.
Premium for less. Premium for less.
Premium
on eBay.
for less on eBay, guys.
Yep,
Go check it out.
Yep.
Give him nothing but dollar.
How much
offers.
did they give you for that shout out?
Nothing. He just I just love him.
You can't be giving
He's
away
a nice
free
guy.
shout out.
I just give free shout outs to nice guys who send me messages about how to ruin your life.
Hey,
Yeah,
I have got.
Just wait, man. Just wait.
Just wait. We've got plans. Batman.
I miss Kayla.
Batman.
I miss Kayla.
Dude, I really like this idea of you spinning off a show with her and just kind of seeing if you can beat us.
Yeah.
Just like as a fun, Michael Scott Paper Company in The Office,
Yeah,
where he
that'd be nice.
leaves and then we have to pay you to come back like an absorbent amount because you've beaten us. It's like, okay, we'll buy out the Kayla and Kevin podcast for $10 million, and then you both have to come back.
Yeah, what's he gonna call it though? The Cash to Trash podcast?
Oh, I like that. Yeah, yeah. No, well, Michael Scott called it the Michael Scott Paper Company, so he can just call it the Kevin Kayla podcast.
Yeah, Kevin and Kayla Reseller podcast.
So, do you remember me telling you that eBay is now advertising on my YouTube?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, so they do, and I've seen it. Dave, was it yours? I saw it on somebody else's. Anyway, and so I've now started typing in people on the computer and or on my phone to see who the ad is above them. And Kayla's ad above her is a homeschooling company.
Oh, she should change her name on that.
Maybe they should get eBay to advertise her store for.
My ads are just the state of North Carolina above mine. Yeah.
Speaking of eBay ads,
That's GQ magazine. They still have a magazine.
Lotto Education Lottery.
is eBay going to wake up and start doing what we've said for years and start doing some ads?
I think they are. They've been, I don't want to say it. Carrie, what you gotta say, buddy?
I was contacted by somebody who works with
The
eBay.
dark side.
So yeah, you may see me talking about eBay. I never talk about them, and I might
Does
just
he
start talking
moonlight
about 'em.
as a Nigerian prince?
I don't know. I gave him my rate, and I haven't heard back. So I'm playing hardball.
Yeah.
So we did not do the comment of the week, and it's an hour and a half in. So let's find a comment.
Kevin,
of the week.
why do you always want to rush the show? Me and
Because
Carrie
seriously,
want
we're
to
at-
do 2.5 hours.
You're at the midpoint.
Guys, comment below if you want 3-hour
actually still
shows.
sell on
Comment
eBay.
below.
It's-
Comment below 3-hour shows.
I list things, I sell things, I ship things, I talk about them on videos, and I repeat it.
Turner
and
ships
Carrie.
things. Yes.
Yeah. He's got to go crack the whip. Me and Carrie have been trying desperately to get Kevin to extend it to 3-hour shows, and he is the reason you don't have
It's what
3 hours.
it's what the people want. They want us on every day. People said that. Every day.
You're never satisfied. Do you realize that the viewership has gone up like tenfold in a month?
It's awesome. We're
Yeah.
excited.
But it's not like
But you know why? Because we
not
interact
12-fold.
with the people. See, I interact with the people. I leave comments. I talk to them. I look at their messages. I see the comment of the day, and we talk about it.
Hold
you
on,
don't care
hold
about
on.
it. You
We
don't care about
always
the comment of
Trash
the
to
day.
Cash
I'm a man
is
of
the one
people.
channel I do read the comments on.
They're good. They're good.
They're never negative. All my other channels have negative comments all the time.
All right.
This one has
I'm gonna
nice
find
comments.
it.
Dude, I already have the comment of the week.
Okay, all right, then you find it. Then go ahead.
Okay, ZS Zachary. Wow, another great show. There you go. Comment of
That's
the week.
it? No, I mean that's
Well
good.
done.
Thank you, but there's got to be some
Thank you, Zach.
sarcasm, some comedy.
Okay, how about
some-
this
some
one?
wit, some
Yard
like Carrie
sales.
level
Okay,
wit.
okay. Yard sale and Dreams said I could only image. I could only image.
Oh, that's
the
not.
douche-
Don't be mean to her. She's
I'm not being mean. I'm just
What
reading
a
the comment.
jerk.
I could only image the douche canoe plushie.
Seriously.
I also could only image it.
Could you imagine a collab like the Inaman inside of the douche canoe?
I'm ready to buy a douche canoe plush right now. Take my money with 9 thumbs ups.
I told her.
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
She could sell. She's going to. You watch. I'm telling. I've been telling Kayla for a year. She needs to have merch. She needs to do. It's like she would just like rule the world. I think it's coming. I think it's coming.
I think that Carrie, maybe we should do a live in-person whatnot auction in Vegas.
We should,
but not even use the app. Not even use the app. No, just not even use it.
Not use whatnot.
They just throw dollar bills.
Whatnot.
Yeah.
I just did I did a reseller a lot. I just put a bunch of what did I put together? What kind of dolls? I can't remember. But I put a big box of these dolls together. I'm like, I want to auction these things up. Oh, Monster High dolls, a huge box up. It's like 16 of them. I don't need whatnot. I'm gonna do it on my own show there.
Our best viewer, the Lincoln Land Picker, literally our best viewer, left this comment. Did you see this comment, Carrie?
Yeah, this was a good one. This was a good one. I know which one this is.
Dave,
this is probably not a good.
He said, Dave, they treat you like you're a 13-year-old child or something. LOL. I truly like your channel. Tell them to go suck on a baby bottle. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Carrie. Go suck on a baby bottle. Boom.
I liked him. Was he the one that said he was the quick-wittiest one? He said me and him were the most quick-witted persons ever. I think that was Lincoln Land that said that.
Oh, really? I don't think... Can I see, like, comments from the same person, or is there a way to do that? Dude, he's got an epic mustache. That's awesome.
Dude.
Guys, go subscribe. Oh, he doesn't have any content. Well, anyways, thank you, Lincoln Land.
Go subscribe anyway.
He's got a great banner. He's got a fantastic mustache, much better than Kevin's. Yeah. And no subs, no videos.
Got to give Kevin some time to grow it in, though.
Hey, speaking of, I watched right before I got on this. Well, about an hour before, I watched a live. What was it? I wrote it. Dark County Kevin. Pickers. I met him. Dark County Pickers.
Yeah, Jimmy.
And I don't know who was on with him, but he's got somebody on with him. You know his name? Wears a hat. I can't remember.
Often it's the guy that rode
Jim Bob.
Some car related.
Dirt Road. I don't remember. Anyway,
it's not Dirt Road.
I was watching that. And Old School Picker.
Mike,
do you all know Chris? Old School Picker, you know Chris?
Yeah,
he just got an eBay shed. He's
like
almost done with his eBay shed.
Yeah,
he's done
videos. I was scared.
He's done videos with you to help out your channel. I've seen him.
He did. He's an OG.
He tries to promote you often.
Yeah, he's Old School Picker. I mean, he's OG. So I'm actually in his intro, which is more than I can say about the intro of this show, which I thought we had one, and then apparently.
Yeah, what happened to the intro?
Did it go
away? That was a good intro.
It's there, isn't it?
I can think of a great theme song.
I thought I put it in there.
Sanford and Son theme song. No.
Isn't that Is that it? Okay.
That's right.
I actually thought I put the intro in. I must have just forgot.
Sorry. Lamont and Grady up here. But you don't know who that is.
Was that from Sanford and Son?
Yeah, you don't know.
Kevin qualifies for a body double.
You got Barney Fife down there, guys.
Okay, Kevin, did you actually pick a comment of the day, or you didn't even pick one?
I didn't pick one. I was
okay. So here's one that I think Carrie can appreciate. Mel in HD72 said, "Tucks are best when kept in the fridge and applied cold." I think I said that last week, but I think it bears repeating.
I think we should talk about the nutritional value as well, guys.
Okay.
There's
Let's hear
antioxidants. There's no calories. Surprisingly,
Kevin wants to go to bed. Look at him. He's
by nothing good happens after 1:30. So we're an hour and 36 in. So, I got the podcast on. It's probably not good.
Ooh, good show.
So we are going to by next week. We should be at by the time we're talking next week. We might be at 2,000 subs.
I know.
That's
amazing, guys. Thank you for coming to this great channel, which has by far surpassed Carrie's actual channel.
Yeah,
as far as like quantity of views, watch time,
true. That's
literally
true. It's
everything.
More money than mine.
And I'm not kidding. It's gonna pass my Flipper channel in the next 3 months. I guarantee it. At this point. It's going to happen. It'll pass Kevin's in 30 years. So, it'll be fine. And not only that, but I also hit 10,000 on my Flipper channel. So we've got a lot of landmarks. And Carrie, you should try to hit 10,000 by the time this channel hits 2,000.
I think I'm close. Cool. I'm like at 9. I'm at something over 9,000.
Reselling.
Yeah, reselling. Guys, here's the thing. Bibs. Baby bibs. They sell well.
Okay, 5 minutes, Kevin. You can stay or not. We need to talk about Batman. This is a spoiler moment.
Sure. So well, hold on. Let me say
Kevin has something first.
And then I probably will leave.
Okay, good.
So I think when we do this here, I think the viewers should decide the comment of the week, and just by giving it a thumbs up, and then those rise to the top, and you can get it. So, and I think Brett's that you read was probably, I'm ready to buy a douche canoe plush right now
with the 9 hearts. Yeah,
take my money. I think that's.
Can you sort it by? Oh yeah, top comments. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you, Brett. Great comment, Kevin.
Well
get
done,
the heck
Brett.
out of here.
I don't want to leave because I don't trust what you're going to say. Are you promise you're going to talk about Batman?
Yeah, for 5 minutes, and then we're going to do the rest of the show.
Just stay on.
I think show.
All right. Just stay on because this is the kind of review thing that's happening now. Well, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, if you want to leave because you don't want to hear spoilers, you might miss something after the spoilers. We just can't even tell you.
Can't guarantee you there's going to be an in-credit scene.
Okay, we'll try to keep. Okay,
I'm going to go early so I can send a message to Yardaroo apologizing for this one. They have sponsored 2 episodes, so I expect a more full.
Guys, listen. If you want me to continue giving honest opinions, then please go support this company so they continue to work with us despite all the crap I say. I'll continue to be honest. Kevin won't try to fire me and take over.
Go down and hit that link down there and go check
Yard sale season is about to start, guys. Go check it out.
Tell them that
follow them on
Terry
Insta.
American Arbitrage sent them over here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, go do that, Kevin, and we'll talk about Batman.
All right, I'm leaving. See you later.
No, okay, so seriously, what are we going to do to Kevin?
Okay. Are we going to talk about it on the podcast?
We could, yeah. I think we should. So there's
he's not
many
gonna watch to this point.
There's no way he. Well, no, he might now because he's like
we should have
nervous.
said this after 4 minutes of Batman because he would have been gone.
No, yeah. Let's actually just talk about Batman. Okay,
so
now the best part is
Batman.
The best part is he now is gonna have to watch our Batman review.
He is. He's gonna have to watch it.
Okay, so
Dave,
Carrie
you didn't
loved
like it. You didn't. I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it.
Hold on. To me, Batman is supposed to be fun, and I grew up with Michael Keaton and Danny DeVito and Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger. This was a fun time when I went and saw a Batman movie. I remember Robin saying, "Holy rusted metal, Batman." What, Robin? No, look, the metal, it's rusted and holy. That is the Batman from my childhood. That's a literal quote from a Batman movie.
You want Batman in blank check. You want that humor. You want that fun nostalgia. Yeah. I want death and depression. Batman.
You got it served cold, baby.
I'm just kidding. But
that's
no,
what it was. It was so depressing. It never ended, Carrie. It just kept going. It's like the Energizer Bunny.
I really actually could have watched more. Seriously. I loved their take. I liked Robert Pattinson quite a bit. Edward Cullen as the Batman.
He's like an emo kid, bro. He's got black makeup on. He's crying the whole time.
I know, man. But emo's making a comeback. If you're watching any Machine Gun Kelly, it's coming back, dude. It's coming back.
Machine Gun Kelly sucks, and you suck. Sorry for the offensive content.
Sorry, guys.
No, I'm so sorry.
We have the most emo banner here with the hot pink and we got the Hot Topic colors on our banner.
The worst thing is I didn't hate the movie. It was fine. It just didn't feel like Batman. And listen, I'm going to qualify this, and everyone who's watching is going to stop caring about my opinion. I hated the Christopher Nolan Batmans.
That's ridiculous, dude.
I hated Christian Bale's Batman. He talked like a weirdo, and Batman doesn't need to talk like this, in my opinion. And just the whole movie was depressing and dark and murdery and just terrible.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I hold on, let me finish the thought. I liked the Batman better than the Christopher Nolan movies. I'll say that. I thought it was better than the Christian Bale movies. Now you can go.
I liked, and I think we talked about this too, I liked how it kind of showed instead of doing the origin story, which is every millennial, we grew up with the last 10, 15 years, the origin story of everybody. They're doing they're doing a Gumby's origin story. How
Dude,
he was
I'd watch
orphan.
that. I'd watch that.
No, but it's been overdone at this point. And they, instead of doing an origin story, they just kind of showed him. He's the Batman already. And this is how he becomes the Batman that we kind of know. And he's definitely super emo in this and doesn't care. He's vengeance. He's strong, handsome. Yeah. He reminded me of myself.
Yeah, he looked like you. Yeah. Well, so listen, I think one of my biggest problems is there was almost no heroing from Batman at all. But one of the things
that's the point, though.
But one of the things I liked is he was a detective, and Batman is supposed to be a detective, and he was actually solving crime. One of the greatest sitcoms of all time was The Adventures of Lois and Clark, with Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher. Did you ever watch that one?
No, dude. I went on dates with girls and stuff, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't.
Yeah, no, but that was great because they were always solving a crime. There was always a crime to be solved, and Dean Cain was trying to find the story. He was so sexy. Like, anyways, it was great. He was very handsome. Terry Hatcher was okay too. But no, I didn't like how dark it was. I don't want Batman to be a depressing movie, and it keeps being, and dude, it was like literally dark, okay? Yeah. Like you couldn't even see what was happening a lot of times. It was so dark.
I must say this, I hate DC's like sepia depressing tones. It's just like aggressively too much. That's the one thing I love about Marvel. And like Spider-Man, you enjoyed Spider-Man.
Yeah, correct? I loved the new Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, it's so fun, but it was also like they're really good when they do it right. They have that colorful, light, fun energy, but it's also touching and moving at the same time.
And nostalgic.
They probably do the perfect modern movie, really, like popcorn movie.
Yep.
But yeah.
But this was like, I didn't even see the Batmobile. Like, how am I supposed to go buy it if I don't even know what it looks like? I saw like sort of kind of it in like a dark light on a street going too fast to see. Like, it seemed like it was cool, but I actually don't know what it looks like. And that's
I kind of like the fact, and this isn't giving anything away, that they didn't really focus on
give stuff away.
Yeah, okay. That they didn't focus on tech. Like the Christopher Nolan one was all about like, look at this weird tech I have because I'm
IMAX camera.
Yeah, exactly. Let's destroy another IMAX camera, which is what they did in that movie.
And they like literally would have different aspect ratios at different parts of the movie. Some parts look different because they were shot for IMAX. It's like, well, why? Just make the whole thing shot.
See, this is like nerd stuff that only you would understand because this is where you work. This is your job kind of stuff. Yeah.
I just like, okay, so it was a good movie. It was better than the Christopher Nolan movies. It was well done. I think absolute like
there's no Paddington Bear.
Simple breakdown. It was overly long, a little bit. It probably should have ended 30 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
And it was too dark for my taste, but it was well done and the story was good. If it wasn't a Batman movie, take off his mask and just make him the Punisher, I would have loved this movie.
Exactly.
The problem was my opinion of what Batman should be was interfering with my enjoyment of the movie.
But that's not how you should go in a movie. Like how you should just be open to what they're going to show you in this,
Yeah, and you should never get offended, and you should never get upset, and you should never be sad. But life is life, Carrie, and we have to accept that we don't. Yeah, we're not all perfect like you, okay? Buddy?
Also, if you like Nirvana, you're gonna like this movie because they just play that one song over and over.
Yeah. And I'll say, okay, so one more thing. My dad was there, and he has a bad back. And 3 hours was long, and he was kind of like physically, visibly in pain. And I was kind of feeling bad for him, which made me want it to end because I knew he was uncomfortable. So that probably added to my feeling like it was too long.
But that was kind of the experience, though. Like, because I don't think the Batman was super comfortable in that movie. A lot of dark stuff was happening. So you were at one with the character.
Well, okay, so I used to work at a movie theater, as I've mentioned before, and one of my favorite things about working at a movie theater was kicking out rambunctious teenagers.
Such a narc.
It was a lot of fun. And there was these obnoxious teenagers there, like totally obnoxious, and I really wanted to like freak out at them, but I did nothing, and I was very proud of myself. I didn't say a word, but other people did report them to the authorities, and they got kicked out of the theater. They got kicked out of the theater 3 times, but somehow these authorities at the theater kept letting them back in. So like they'd get kicked out, and we'd be able to actually hear the movie, and then they'd come back in. And they'd kicked out, and then they'd come back in. And that was really obnoxious.
You missed what happened? You missed the 5 minutes straight of him breathing, like the scenes where he's just.
I don't know. It was a good movie, guys. Go see it.
Yeah, it was
glowing review. It wasn't bad. I
did think about it more afterwards, and maybe I'm not 100% sure it's better than the Christopher Nolan ones, honestly.
It is,
but I did enjoy it. There is one scene at the end, guys, if you've seen it, where Paul Dano, a great actor, sings Ave Maria, and it is horrendously funny. Like, I'm the kid that Dave would get mad at. When I was in my 20s, I would have laughed out loud at that scene, and it was terrible. I
take movie going very seriously, Care Bear. Very serious.
We're gonna go to some movies, and I'm gonna ruin them for you.
We gotta figure out this whole April thing and see how we can capitalize without being gone from my family for too long. That makes sense. Maybe I could bring my wife. I don't know. I got to figure this out, guys. Let's talk about what we want to do to Kevin. So this is a plan. We got sent this message from this guy on Instagram that we mentioned earlier. He said what we should do is we should take dog poop, okay?
Yep.
Put it in a brown paper bag, okay?
Light it on fire.
Well, first we got to set it on Kevin's porch right in front of the cabin.
No, we light it and then carry it. Right?
Oh, I must have read it wrong. Okay, so we light it on fire with gloves on. I just burnt myself. I'm kind of scared. Okay, so we light it on fire. We put it on the Commonwealth cabin porch, and we knock on the door and we run. And then he's going to come out. You're not going to believe what's going to happen, Carrie. He's going to come out. He's going to see this, and he's going to be like, fire, what do I do? That's my
Here's
Kevin
what
voice.
you're missing. Here's what you're missing, though. Do you think he opens doors anymore, man? You're going to hear from the cabin, him yelling.
Alfred's going to open the door.
Yeah, no, the real Kevin's going to start yelling at somebody in his family.
Alfred. Yeah, it's Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred. Go open that door for me right now, and there'll be some expletives. And then we're just hurting the people that work for him, and we don't want to do that.
I hear he basically just sits on his chintz armchair with a beer, with his shirt off and his belly hanging out, and he just watches TV.
He's just like
yells at people, "Do this, do this."
I'm a number 1 out of 10. He just talks about YouTube a lot. He's like, I don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay, no, we didn't even get to the big exciting part of this prank. Okay, so once it's on the porch, he comes out and in his Kevin voice, in my world where he exists and isn't hiring people to open his doors.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's real.
The real world.
There's a fire. And then he steps on it with his shoe and he's like, I got poop on my foot. And then we all laugh. It's like,
we'll be there in the bushes.
Yeah, we'll be just laughing. And we'll record it for YouTube.
We will, guys. This is going to be high quality YouTube content, guys. We're going to use 8K cameras or whatever the heck they call it, whatever Dave can find.
Thank you for watching the Trash to Cash podcast, episode 22. We'll see you next week.
We apologize for everything.